smoothly. All smoothly and stuff.
Smooth.
Okay, YouTube's now going. There we go. Look, there we go. Yeah, you guys can see your little name tags on stream now. Me and Colton worked on, Rec. We worked on stuff for a while the other day.
We're not on air yet, are we?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, hey guys.
Hi. Amber's just like.
That's why I was like. That's why I was like, you don't have to say. I know his name. It's fine.
Yeah.
But that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I've made that mistake a few times. He's used to it. He just prefers if I try not to, which okay.
Oh, that's facts.
But I think I've doxed myself. I think I've said my actual name once. I think. It was one of those times where I'm like, come on, Ghost, come on. I think I said my actual name. I've said it in 1 or 2 streams. So fun game for people to go find it. Haha. But you can't. Probably can. I'm not going to. Whoever finds my name out gets nothing. Because I'm broke.
You get a cease and desist.
You get a restraining order. Yay!
That's a great gift, honestly.
A restraining order?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if someone were to get me a gift and they're like, hey, we got a restraining order against a lot of strangers, that would be pretty dope, especially if they have to pay me if they get so close to me.
Yeah.
Those are cats. That would be pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
No.
It's called kitty clats.
Oh. Oh, crud, I forgot I need to go grab something. I've been using one of my character sheets to remember all the skills.
Yes. What does your shirt say? I can hear me.
Okay.
What's your shirt say?
Sarcasm, one of my many gifts to you, and it's got a present. Aunt Christy bought it for me ages ago for
Ain't that the truth?
Christmas.
Ain't that the truth?
Sarcasm and violence. And animal facts.
That's Ghost, everybody, just so you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
You don't know that already.
They really probably don't. I'm not... It's kind of hard to get violent over camera.
Yeah. He's violent, I swear.
I beat Amber up all the time.
Face, I said.
I beat Amber up constantly.
Yeah, abusive, always.
Yeah.
Not.
It's because she's stealing my wife.
That's exactly. I was like, he's only just mad because his wife is my wife. Duh.
That's true. It's true. It's kind of one of those things.
Yeah, it's just
Oh, I need water now.
an unspoken thing at this point.
Unspoken hatred.
I mean, she is in my phone as love of my life, and I'm in her phone. So.
I'm well aware.
Yep.
I'm well aware. Yeah. Anyways, how's it going, Ghostlings? My name is Ghostoniki. I'm here with the Multiverse Menagerie gang, minus Newt, who is late as always. I'm gonna call him out. What's happened? And we are back with Obojima and the Guardian Physic. Last time we met, which was a couple weeks ago now, the party found themselves first off at the main fortress, the area that acts kind of like the center for the Couriers Guild. They spoke with the leader. What was his name? Postmaster General Escalante, I believe it was. a little short feller with curly Q mustache, showed them the job board that had some, job requests. It told them about the different factions in Obojima. The essentially the Boy Scouts of the world, the sword schools, the witches covens, the Deep Sea Exploration Guild, the AHA, which is your academics guild, all the sorts of stuff like that. Kind of gave them a general idea of the island and some of the jobs out there. And then they hightailed it over to the Fishhead Coven, which is the premier, the high end, the big wig witches coven in the land. It's where the best of the best witches go to. It's highly sought after. It's got the most resources. And they explored the library of the Fishhead Coven pretty extensively. A large library with countless tomes of information. Gigi learned part of how to begin perfecting Vess's spirit soothe tea. Dahlia learned a little bit about the history of the myth and the legend behind the Guardian Physic and ingredients, potion making, things like that. And Vess learned a little bit more about her bloodline, learning that she is very likely of an only bloodline. We don't know. Oni bloodline, and that's how she gets the most of that's where her magical abilities and some transformations come from. When we left off, they were heading into an inn for the evening to rest up for the next day. And the funny part was, right after we gave the exposition of Vess being of Oni heritage, Vess forgot to drink her spirit soothe tea. And so she's going to deal with the effects of that somewhat here in a moment. I'm going to apologize now for sniffling and coughing. The weather has my sinuses all in a tizzy. I've had a lot of drainage. I'll try to mute it when it's big stuff. And like I said, we're waiting on Gigi. He'll be joining, or Newt, he'll be joining shortly. But yeah, so let's get into it. You guys wake up the next morning after staying in a pretty standard inn. And you meet in the, I guess it would be called a foyer, essentially. Is that right? Is that what the front of like a foyer, whatever? That area, the entrance area, the sitting area of the inn. To begin planning for your next steps. Last time you had discussed possibly trying to meet with the Council of 3 and 30. That is the Council of the Witchhead Coven, or the Fishhead Coven. You had discussed possibly trying to meet with them to see if they had any further information about next steps towards creating the Guardian Physic. And excuse me. And you're beginning to kind of plan your next steps. I do want to say real quick, I mentioned it to you guys this week, and this is more to everyone else. Feel free to interrupt me roleplay wise. You don't have to wait for me to say, what do you want to do? Just go for it. I'm not going to be like mad or anything. That's just kind of how it is. You guys, I do want to say you guys and Newt have been doing awesome. But just reminder, you don't have to wait for me. Just go for it.
Okay.
Um,
I'm so bad at interrupting though. I'm like, I don't want to do that.
no, you're good. Like if it's something that needs said, I'll continue saying it.
Okay.
But like when it comes time to roleplay, you don't have to wait for just go in.
Okay.
I'm as I know you are. I was somewhat a theater kid. So it's just, the go. But anyways, you guys wake up and you meet in the sitting area of the inn, the reception area. And first things you notice, first off, Gigi's not there.
Okay.
You guys have been down since early morning, It's been a little bit. You guys have woken up. You guys have maybe gotten some breakfast, some bread and stuff from the front. And he's not come down. You've not seen him leave. You can only assume he's still in his room. He's most likely sleeping. I mean, he's a young guy. He's a growing boy. He needs his 12 hours. It's been a busy few days. The other thing is, unbeknownst to you, Vess, you're still waking up. You're still a little groggy. You haven't, kind of gathered your composure. Dahlia, you notice very quickly. Oh, look who it is. Never mind. He woke up.
Good morning.
Hi. Oh yeah, I need to fix that then. Hold on. Let me shrink this down real quick. You there, dude?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Give me 1 second on the camera.
Yeah, you're good. There we go. I was just fixing something up real quick. What was I saying? Okay, so yes, never mind. Gigi did wake up. He was just a little bit behind. Like I said though, Vess, you're still kind of gathering your composure. You're still, kind of groggy, kind of. But oh boy, I hear my child crying. Dahlia and Gigi, you guys all meet in this sitting area, and you notice a pretty big change to Vess's demeanor, her appearance. What was once slick, very well kept black, dark, like jet black hair, is now very coarse, very puffed up, very long white hair, very thick. You imagine that the only thing that could tie it up is an actual like rope. It is that. This isn't just bedhead. This is something way different. And you all meet in the front to begin your discussions and begin your planning and plotting and activities.
Gigi, what took you
That's
so
me.
long?
I'd be a bit sleepy sometimes. What can I say?
I swear you were in your room for like 4 more hours compared to us. You were that tired.
Well, I might have snuck in some blueberries here and there,
We keep telling you not to do that 'cause you're just gonna get sick.
Well,
And did you get
better-
sick? And that's why you slept longer?
I will neither confirm nor deny that. Hold on. I'm trying to get Gigi's face on camera.
Oh,
Alright,
crud.
here we
It
go.
switched.
He's here.
I'm here with my Dr. Pepper, strawberry Dr.
That's-
Pepper.
Not
so
sponsored.
good. That's not sponsored.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yo, Dr. P, hook me up.
Yeah, seriously. Same here. I drink it like all the time.
Hit me up, bro.
This makes me feel like I can roll nat 20. Hold on.
And Dr. Pepper for when you want to roll an at 20.
That'd be a great sponsorship.
15 is close
That's not bad.
enough. Like,
It's not bad.
yeah.
Close
Try
enough.
when you finish the Dr. Pepper. Maybe that's the trick.
Oh, yeah. I just took a sip and it gave me a 15. I can only imagine what would happen if I took the whole thing.
But,
My hair does not cooperate.
sorry, continue. I got everything fixed on my end, so go ahead.
But I was just saying, why didn't you let any of us know that you were not feeling well after doing what you shouldn't have done?
Well, typically, anytime I tell people that I've been doing things that I shouldn't be doing, they get mad at me. So I've decided what I need to do is to stop telling them.
But you could hide.
A small price to pay for blueberries.
Gosh, you're such a handful. You really, really are.
I wouldn't consider risking your life small price.
Well, I'm a small
Exactly.
dude. What can I say?
Dahlia knows.
I mean, I'm a very tall dude. I'm a very 4'11" is very tall, but So what are we doing today, guys?
Well, I know we
Well-
were trying to go talk to the coven, but everyone keeps saying they're really hard to get hold of. So, what do you think that we should do?
Do we know where they are?
Are you asking
Like
me?
the building?
Really?
Or are you asking in character?
I'm in character, but also hoping that the god of this world will tell me if I know.
You don't know. You would assume that
Okay.
you don't know the name of it. You've only ever heard it called the council. You would assume the council is in the confines of the fish head coven, but you don't know where. You don't know how to get in touch with them. You don't even really know the makeup of the council or the official
Okay.
name of it.
Got
I just
it.
know. Well, honestly, this is so big, it's basically a whole village. So I don't really know how we're gonna find it. I guess we just walk around and ask people. I think that's like the only thing that we can really do is just ask around.
This is true. We can go and ask. People
Ooh,
here.
maybe we can ask Mighty Pippoleap and maybe
Pippoleap, yeah.
or Lady. Maybe they'll know. And also, kind of want to see them again because they were cute. So,
That's fair. That's fair.
I
I mean, who
agree.
doesn't want to see a cute fat cat? Okay, who does?
I mean, last time I pet those cats, I got into trouble with some pigeons, but
Unrelated to the cat. The cat didn't do that to you.
Not
Cat
some
didn't do
pigeon,
that.
a
True.
singular pigeon.
yeah.
The cat didn't do that. The cat wanted attention and you gave it and it was happy. So,
That is true.
well, maybe we
Oh,
should just
well,
go run around and ask around, maybe find them again and ask them if they know and see where we go from there. Because I think that's going to be our best options is just asking around, honestly.
Yeah. And then once we find what room we're in, we could just walk in there. What are they gonna do? Like,
That would maybe not be the best idea.
it wouldn't be the worst idea, you know.
They could like arrest us just barging into their coven.
You talk like the
An
cops are
adult?
real.
Like there isn't literally jails around. Like that's a thing.
Is there a jail here?
Is there jails? There's
I mean,
cells.
yeah, each village would probably kind of take care of its own ne'er-do-wells, and then you've got the courier guild, which is meant to like be protectors and stuff, so they'd probably act like a police force in their own way.
Yeah.
Zoe.
I just pulled up your street. You got the little names.
Yeah, yeah.
The
What
little
is
names.
that?
Ooh,
Right here.
fancy. Okay. Well,
Um,
so we want to go find the cats.
Yeah. Let's go
Yes.
find the cats.
Love the good old cats.
Out of character. I know my hair was white right now and crazy.
huh?
Out of character. Do I know that my hair is insane right now and white and crazy? Because I just woke up. Did I even look in the mirror? Even like no.
Given how the conversation has gone so far, I'm going to say you probably haven't noticed, especially because the other two haven't brought it up yet.
Got it.
Oh, I guess we didn't say anything about her hair. I guess that is something that we didn't do.
You don't want to.
Yeah, I think Gigi doesn't even
No,
realize.
I don't think
he's
Gigi would even register it. Honestly, I don't think
No,
Newt would register it.
Like, oh.
Maybe not.
But yeah, okay. I just had to figure that out. I wasn't sure
Yeah,
if
no.
I even knew.
You. The other two, I mean, they would have probably noticed. You, though, you guys were so busy working on discussing the day that you probably have not yet.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Easy enough. All right. I just start walking out of the inn and just towards the village where we like were at the previous day and just trying to see if I can find the cats.
Okay. So you take your first step out. I assume the other two follow behind. And right
Yes.
as you exit the building, a very tall, blonde, elven woman. Oh well, there goes that. Crap. Oops.
You're just spilling everything now.
A very tall, blonde, elven woman bumps into you, and she is in not really a rush, but she's that pace that people have where you can tell they think that they're like whatever they're doing is more important than everything else. It's that kind of speed.
Yeah.
And she bumps into you, and she doesn't even say anything. She just kind of looks you up and down and continues walking. And she just, like I said, she seems very hoity-toity, very high and mighty. She doesn't say a word to you. She just bumps into you and acts. You get the sense that she blames you for this slight against her. But she continues walking on. And
I'll
as
scream at her, "You're the one that walked right into me."
she
Give her a really mean face and scoff at her.
she pays you no mind whatsoever. She is so focused on whatever she's doing. She walks off and you lose sight of her. But as you exit out, you begin to get more of an idea of, now that you can take in the fish head coven, you get more of an idea of what your surroundings are. You see that there's a layout to this conglomeration of buildings. You see that there are entrances, larger gates at each of the cardinal directions. You see specifically a kiosk that has been given kind of center stage, so to speak, in this area that is selling different kinds of wares, different you hear from his talking that it's ingredients. You see people walking back and forth, their studies, their research, things like that. You see many stone buildings with decals of fish on them, fish head statues, things like that. You see the library that you went into the other day. You see standing stones marking different paths, and you do see a rather large. You see a bridge that leads to a rather large, very official looking building.
I look up at the building that looks just like really nice, more fancy. I'm like, guys, what if that is the building?
Is
Is
there a
that
sign?
go?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Is there a sign on the building saying what it is?
No. The only buildings that have signs are essentially any sorts of shops or service areas. So, like the library has a sign, the kiosk has a sign, different other services like mending services have signs on their buildings. This building, you would assume, is one that everyone kind of just knows about.
Okay.
We
Uh,
could just walk in, I suppose.
I suppose so. I feel like if it's just out in the middle of here, we should just be able to go in, right? What do you
Theoretically,
think? You think we should just go in?
is there anyone by the
Sorry,
door?
Did you ask if there was anyone by the door?
Yeah, like standing outside the door.
Let me look here. Yes, so you do see by the door kind of going through some papers, things like that, is a very fast moving, very not frantic, pacing, that's the right word. You see a pacing Nakudama woman standing by the door. And everyone else is kind of going back and forth, but she's staying within the general area of the entrance of the building.
She knows what this is. Newt walks up to her and, like, in her path, just stands right in front of it, and is just like, "You know what this is? What's this building?"
You step in front of her and she does not notice you. She just bumps right into you, and she kind of jumps back and, "Who are you? What do you want? Can't you see that I'm doing things here? What do you possibly need?"
I need to know what this building is. Also, what you're just walking. Most people do that. I was walking. I
You're
not
wasn't
even
doing
really
anything,
doing
but I was
anything.
walking.
If you must know, this is the official building of the Fishhead Coven. This is where all official business is held. This is where any sort of representatives come to discuss um, with the different heads of the different teaching groups and things like that. Why do you need to know?
We need in. We need
Uh,
to talk.
Why do you need in? What do you possibly need?
Why
We
do you
have
need
questions.
why do you need to know why we need to get in?
Because I live here. I live in the Fishhead Coven. Anyone who live
So,
would you question someone who walks into your house unannounced?
no, I don't have a house.
You are 12, so that makes sense.
This is a place of
Yeah.
business,
That
not
checks out.
No,
That
I
question was
don't.
more. That question is better answered by the other two. You're a little boy. That
Well,
makes sense.
a place of
Okay.
business. Your house.
Okay, well, we just need help with something. We have some questions to ask. Nothing crazy. We're just trying to figure out about the ingredients of the Guardian Physic. It's the ingredients for that have been lost. We're trying to find ingredients about it and trying to see if they know anything about that, considering it's the coven and we assumed maybe they would know.
Well, you've mentioned the council. To meet with the council, you'd have to file a formal request with the front desk inside the building. Every other office in there is restricted to required personnel other than meeting rooms, which are designated for specific times for different events and meetings, obviously because they're meeting rooms. So to meet with the council, you would have to file a formal, what was the word I just used? Application with the front desk.
Okay, so is it okay if we go in and do that then?
Yes, it's a public building. You may enter as long as you don't go into any restricted areas.
Okay. I waltz right up to the door. I walk in and I go straight up to the front desk and I say, "Hi, I need to fill out an application just to talk to the council, please."
At the desk is a let me think. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. You see a witch's orb sitting at the front desk, and it kind of spurts to life with color. You see some kind of shifting greens and reds and blues in the sphere, and from it emanates the visage of a young, clerical-looking elven girl. She's not there. She's a magical mirage image, essentially, a helper. And she's also in the shifting blues and greens and reds, and kind of a staticky look. And you asked to meet with the council. Yes,
Yeah,
I can help you with that. First, you
I'm
must.
very intrigued by her orb, so I just start trying to poke it. I'm like, "This is cool. Are you inside of this?"
The orb is a conduit for the magic that has created me as a helper to all the witches that come into the Fishhead Coven looking for information regarding the council or any other official business. My name is
GG
simply
ponders
designated.
the orb. GG ponders the orb.
My name is simply Helper. To meet with the council, you will have to fill out an application form. And she kind of holds out her hand and the forms appear. These forms are standard. You simply have to answer the questions involved. Questions such as who is going to be meeting with the council, the purpose for meeting with the council, any extra details, a list of any sort of contraband or dangerous things that you may have to bring in with you, any sort of medical things you may have to bring in with you. If you have to bring in, say, a walking stick as an example, that could be considered something to watch out for. So please list anything like that, and list anything else that may be needed to know any sort of medical conditions that may come up, any sort of communication differences that are needed. It's pretty standard stuff to set up in a meeting. And then we will get back with you in approximately 3 to 5 business days with your date for meeting with council, if it is approved.
3 to 4
Dang, that's
business
a lot of
days.
days. They can't get us in today.
Well,
Unfortunately, no. They are at this time booked. There may be some movement around, but unfortunately, that is something that's a case by case basis.
if
Okay, well,
the request was serious enough, if the like topic we were talking about was serious enough, would they push it us closer?
Potentially, but that would be based on the review council when they receive the application. They have the
Okay.
designation to either push forward or leave as standard the application process.
Okay, I grab Vess and Delia or
Dahlia.
Dahlia. Yeah, I like I huddle them together and I start whispering. I go, guys, I am not waiting here 4 or 5 days. This place is boring. What we can do instead is we can lie on the application and we'll make up a story and then they'll get us close, they'll push us up closer to
Can you say where we
the
are
thing.
if you haven't even tried any of the different restaurants yet?
Question: what restaurants are did I see any restaurants?
You'd see people eating outside of different buildings and stuff. There are eateries with patios and things like that. You would assume it's essentially a village. There would be places to get food.
How many days would it take for me to eat at every restaurant?
You have no money.
That's not the question. The question is not do I have money, it's how long would it take for me to eat at every restaurant.
I mean,
You?
I guess you could do it in a day.
Okay, we'll say 2 days. That's still 2 to 3 extra days. That's way too long. Okay. We need to get it done quickly. So let's say
we're not. No. I'm gonna stop you there. We are not lying. That's stupid.
That is stupid. We would.
it's only
we might die.
No.
it's
We're
only
not
stupid if we get caught.
Jail.
Okay, you don't
No
think
blueberries
that
in
our
children.
situation's important enough? Because I feel like, and it is. I feel like they're gonna be like, "Wow, they really need this information." I feel like it's important. I don't understand why you think lying to them is going to help us. And then we go in there and we're trying to figure it out. We're trying to figure out a whole new story to come up with. That's not smart. We'll get in
That's
trouble.
easy.
That's not good.
That's
But we'll
easy.
get in trouble. This is what it is about a tiny little child brain. Well, child brain is, and it doesn't work. That's not how this works.
I think you're just not thinking outside the box.
I
Okay.
just think that you're not thinking.
No. This is question. Can we roll for
They're gonna say,
uh,
"Can we roll for
like a s-
initiative?"
no,
Can I punch
like
the
a
tar out of
sneak to see
Vess?
Can I roll to see if we're staying quiet enough for the thing to not hear us?
Once
As we're
you-
just arguing about this.
Once you walked away, the orb retract.
Okay.
It's a when someone needs help and is in front of it responds.
I see.
Think of it like an AI, essentially.
You guys are boring. Okay, we'll do it your way. Fine.
Thank you.
There's no blueberries in jail, GG.
That's only if you don't know the right people. Okay.
You don't know anyone here.
I'm great at making friends. Okay. You should have you saw me at the one village. I became really good friends with that one guy.
Yeah, but you weren't in jail.
Jail is just
Where's this going?
I've got a good joke for that one. I gotta be real. I can't. Jail sucks. No, I think about that. Jail does suck. That
Jail is
does.
bad.
This is what
That
I'm.
is not the
This is
best
why we
place to
don't
make
lie.
friends.
So,
No lie.
assuming
Lying is not a crime. Well,
True.
actually, it is because perjury. But
assuming you guys, I'm just kind of reading the room here. You guys are filling out these forms. What kind of information outside of what I mentioned are you adding on, if any? Are you just adding that basic information? Because there's going to be like essentially a note section where you can list any other pertinent details or anything that you may feel is necessary. Is there any other information that you add to it outside of your general request for the council meeting?
I think it might get a bit faster if I mention my issues.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
I
intrigued by this.
Also be
it's
like,
saying
we're on an urgent mission from our employer who urgently needs this information.
it said the elven ghost lady said that we had to put down the like items that we want to bring in, right?
If there's any sort of items that you have to bring into the meeting, yes.
Okay.
Outside of like, obviously, if you have like a
GG
money pouch, that's not going to be something that they have to list. But if you're bringing in weaponry or something that could be used as a weapon or any sort of potions or anything like that, they need that listed as a safety precaution.
GG puts his metal pipe down and like underlines it twice.
As you guys are filling these forms out, a female human who looks to be 40s age, but you can't really tell. She simultaneously looks kind of young and kind of old. She walks down, and in her hand she has she's got all sorts of animals all over her. She's got a snake wrapped around her hand. She's got a crow on her shoulder. She's got a small gecko on a robe. She's got all sorts of critters. And she walks up to you, and all in unison, all these animals speak with one voice. They sound kind of what you would expect of those creatures. You know, the bird is going to be a little bit more. The frog or the lizard is going to be a little quicker. Snake is going to, elongate S's a little bit. But all these animals begin speaking in unison, without the woman moving her mouth at all. She's not saying a word. Excuse me. She comes up to you, and in this unison of voices, are there any questions that I can answer for you?
Yes. Oh my gosh. We have lots of questions.
Yes. I work here in the
Are you
council.
part of-
I work here in the
are you part of the coven?
I'm sorry, come again?
Are you part of the coven?
Yes, I am. I work here in the official building.
Okay. Our employer has sent us on a very important adventure to find the ingredients of the Guardian Physic, or even just anything about it. Do you happen to know anything about this specific potion whatsoever?
Well, first I'd like to ask, who is your employer?
Her name is Danja.
And she kind of nods for a moment and thinks, I don't personally know anything about the Guardian Physic at this time. However, I see that you're filling out an application to meet with the Council of 3 and 30. As you were told by our information desk, our helper, that can take 3 to 5 business days. If you give me the case number on the form, I can see I can keep an eye out for the form coming through and see if I can expedite it in any way.
Okay, that would be awesome. I gave
It's
her
just a
the-
it's just a BS number. You don't have to come up with a number.
Yeah, I'll just give her the so
5371. That's the number.
Yeah, okay, sure. Hold on, I'm getting a text. I have to say goodnight to my daughter. Night, buddy. Love you. Sleep well and be good for mom.
good night.
But so all these animals, they tell you this information that they're going to keep an eye out for your form. You can tell that it's the lady's words, but she's for some reason speaking through the animals. And in unison, is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, why are you talking with animals?
I was about to ask the same thing. It's kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie.
It's
Did you like train them to do that, or
no, it's the nature
what
of
was
my
going on
magic
with
and
it?
the connection to the animals I have.
They're all very cute animals, I will say.
She looks at you and says,
Are they like willingly doing that, or are you like mind control, or
they're willingly doing this.
can you speak? Can you speak like with your mouth, like how I'm speaking with my mouth? Can you speak with your mouth, or do you need the animals?
I've not done so in far longer than I can remember. The animals are willing; they are my friends. I just
Dang.
allow them their ability to speak comes from my magic and my connection with them. Now, what I would advise with your form, with your application, at this time, all you can do is turn it in once completed and wait to hear back.
How will we know if we wait to hear back? Who's gonna tell us?
They find ways. I'm trying to think of the word, not couriers. That's the whole guild thing. There are employees of the official building that find ways to reach out to the applicants. At the bottom, you'll sign, and we use the magic to find and contact you.
Okay. Sounds good. I guess we will just run around, go get some food and everything the next couple days. Because obviously Gigi over here wants to do the food thing.
Yes.
And catch back up if we hear anything then.
All right.
We appreciate your time.
Of course, I will be on the lookout for your application and see what I can do. Have a good day. And she turns and walks off. She goes and she checks on some of the other individuals that are sitting in the front area of the official building, and leaves you guys to your own.
All right, guys, what do you want to do while we have to wait?
What time is it around?
Like 10 or 11.
You guys want to get brunch?
Brunch.
Okay, I barely have money, and neither do you. Dahlia, how much money
I
do
got
you have?
money. I got money, I think.
I will say one thing that you do have access to, especially in the witches' covens. It'll be varied village to village, but in the witches' covens, you would have access to a place that you can make potions and research ingredients. A witch's coven
Can I make money?
potentially. It won't be as easy as what it would through Danja alone, but you would have access to making some money. But any of the witches' covens would very easily have the materials and components needed to research and make potions.
Okay.
I felt like I should throw that out there. And
I
there
need
may
a
be
place that
there
I
may
can
be
make
odd
money.
jobs that you can find as well, but that's in any village.
I think I'm gonna go look for an odd job because I need to make some money, especially if we have to stay at an inn.
Oh yeah, or with like experience or something. Because I would like to level up, so I'm good to do that. I'm trying to remember. Does anyone remember what I got from the cat last session? I thought I wrote it down, but I guess I didn't.
You got a clay snake tail.
Okay.
So you guys leave the official building and you begin walking around to determine if there are any jobs for you, any any ways that you can make some extra money, things like that. And as you exit, there's an elderly man with very odd eyes walking across the bridge. As you get close, you can see that his eyes are just brass orbs. And he pauses and he looks at Vess and he goes, "Young lady, have
Yes.
your hair?
Yeah.
Your hair is interesting."
What about it? It's just normal hair.
"Ma'am, I am part of the Fishhead Coven. That is not normal hair. if I would assume your hair is typically of a natural color and style, is it not?
Well, yeah, it's usually always black.
It's not black right now, ma'am.
I look at him with really wide eyes. Um I'm so sorry you had to see that.
You are an interesting bunch. What brings you to the Fish Head Coven?
We're here pretty much on a job, essentially, just trying to get information.
I see. Well, I see that you came out of the official building, so I can only assume you put in an application to speak with the council. That's really what most people do going in there.
Yes.
Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of the Fish Head Coven as you wait. Is there anything I can help you with? Anything I can help you find?
I mean, what do you do around here? What's your job?
Oh, I
What's
just
your
walk
name?
around and research and help people. They call me Brass Eyes.
Brass eyes. Okay.
Yeah, my
Is it
name.
'cause your eyes are made of brass?
Yes, my eyes are made. Yeah, yeah. You're a perceptive one,
Okay.
little buddy.
Thank you.
I've
Do you have
not
any
had
money?
a name in a long time. Come again?
What? Okay, that caught me off guard. You don't have a name?
I've not had my own name. I've been called Brass Eyes for a very long time, is what I'm saying.
You gotta have a name. Do you like the name Brass Eyes?
It's fitting.
Yeah, but I
Okay,
feel
fair
like
enough.
it's kind of like demeaning to you. You know what I mean? It's just saying, hey, look, you have these eyes that are different.
A
You need
name
your
is
actual name.
a name is only demeaning if I care.
I guess that's true.
What matter is it to me what others call me? I'm my own person.
That's true. Then what would
True.
you name yourself then?
I've been called Brass Eyes long enough. It fits. Well, you don't get to my age still caring that deeply about what others call you. If people want to call me Brass Eyes and that makes them comfortable, I'm happy for it. I'm just walking around. I've been here a long time. I'm just here to help out.
Well, since you've been here a long time, do you know anything about
Do I know
a
anything?
potion that
Yeah. Do you know anything?
That's a good
Do
question.
you know anything?
Do you know anything about the Guardian Physic? Have you ever heard of that before?
It's been a while since I've heard that name. I used to research a little bit here and there just in my studies of old legends and different alchemical components and potions. I'm a bit of a, I wouldn't say I'm an expert necessarily in ingredients, but a lot of people come to me regarding that. I do know that from my research, the ingredients that it requires they're not an easy thing to come by. You'd have to be looking for things that no one else has or no one has ever had. If one were to look into it, I would just listen out for any sort of, no matter what people, how stealthy people want to be, they always run their mouths about the interesting things they find. People are a lot like crows in that way. They like to collect things and they like to let people know they collect things. But beyond that, I mean, I've only ever thought of it as a legend. I've not ever heard of it as a real possibility necessarily. Kind of like the Philosopher's Stone, you know. No one really knows if it ever existed or not. It's become a legend.
And
I heard
our employer thinks we should get this.
I heard a young man with a metal arm and leg and his brother made one time. But that's a whole different story.
Yeah, that's a
Are
whole
they
other
still
universe.
around?
That's
That might be copyright.
yeah, I don't think.
I don't understand how our employer that sent us will. I don't understand how she thinks we're going to be able to find these things. I feel like it's just impossible at this point.
Wait, you said that these ingredients are something that people have never, or either don't have, or might never have had? said,
It's
right?
things that only one person may have or maybe never. These items, the ingredients that would comprise it, may have never touched human hands, or it may be that it's been passed down. You may have a family that has one of the ingredients and they don't even know it, and they've passed it on for generations.
All right, so we need to make an ingredient that no one has ever made before. We need a bunch of those. And then that's how we get the Guardian Physic.
Or that's how
We
you
just
blow
need
up.
to...
Facts.
That's what the Guardian Physic is. We don't know.
If you do that, can I watch? For research
Can
purposes.
you see out of those?
Yeah, of course.
I'm just saying, most people can't see. Like, if you put brass in front of my eyes, I would not be able to see. I'd be able to see brass.
Yeah, no, I can see you just fine.
How many fingers am I holding?
2.
He's good, guys. He's good.
You're an interesting young man.
Thanks.
I guess
you
we're just an
don't-
interesting bunch.
You don't have a lot going for you in the way of. You would not make a good potion maker. You need
Gigi
you need intellect to do that.
Gigi, he had just used the most amount of self-control possible to not bring out his metal pipe and start going to town on this dude's knees after he said that. But we're gonna ignore that. But because we're just gonna ignore it. We're gonna ignore it.
Well,
We're
folks, is there anything else I can help you with?
No,
Do
I
you know?
guess not.
Oh, we need money actually.
Do you know
Me-
anywhere we can find jobs?
I have heard of. There's an old friend of mine. Let me see. There's an old friend of
Called
mine who's
Steel
been who's been sick for quite some time, and her grandson is offering some money for people to help find the ingredients to make medicine for her. If you go down the road a ways, and you're looking for a house with an orange entry post, go there and speak with Alkun. He's the grandson, and Sorolu, my friend.
Got it. So we
Right,
want to just
we
head
will-
there, I guess.
Yeah, we really need money, so we'll just head there. Thank you so much for the information and the job information.
Yes, of course. So you guys, as you walk away, I'm trying to think. Dolly, you've been watching pretty closely to things. You haven't really interacted as much with some of these individuals. As you guys begin walking away, you turn and look, and for just a brief moment, it seems like Brass Eyes flickers in and out of sight, really. Just kind of for a brief second, it looks like he vanishes and then returns into the same spot, and he continues walking. So you guys make it down to the house that was pointed out, and you knock on the post, and a younger man, a human man, he's probably in his late teens, early 20s. He walks out. May I help you? Hello.
Hi, we just got sent here for a job to help you guys with ingredients to get medicine.
Did old Brass Eyes send you?
Correct.
Of course, he's always looking out for Grandma. All right, yeah, come in, and I'll kind of explain what's going on.
Okay.
And
I'll head in and look around.
as you enter, this is a single story home. It's divided by like folding dividers, things like that. And he leads you to a very large stone, almost like an altar, stone bed essentially, and on it you see a vaguely humanoid spirit, an elder spirit, made out of vines and dirt.
Hmm.
The vines are kind of shifting constantly. They're moving. The dirt is constantly breaking and reforming, keeping the shape of this elder spirit together. But every now and then you can see where, for brief moments, the vines and the dirt loosen, almost like they're about to fall inert. But then they reform and come back together. And this elder spirit, Sarolu, what have we here? Or, sorry, not Sarolu, Alkun. Sorry, Alkun. Grandma, these people are here to help. Brass Eye sent them to help you find the medicine, get the medicine that you need. I told you I'm okay. I just need to rest. Grandma, you've been like this for
You
weeks.
don't sound okay.
You
You don't sound okay over there.
You've been like this for weeks. They're just here to help. What's the harm? Oh, fine. Let them know what they need. And he walks you back out to the front. You can tell from her voice, it's not that she doesn't want help. She just doesn't want to impose. And Alkun looks at you guys. He goes, you can see that this is a bit of an odd case. When I say she's my grandmother, I obviously don't mean in the actual family sense. But Sarolu has kept watch over me for quite some time. So it's become kind of a grandmother to me. So I really would like to take care of Sarolu. What I need you guys to do, I know how to make the medicine. I need you guys to go to the Gale Fields and find ingredients for me. You should be able to find all of them there. Let me open up my thing here. Where is my ingredient list? Sorry, hold on. Please hold. Helper pops out and says, "Hi guys, how you doing?" Helper from the official building.
Hi, Helper.
Oh.
So I will need. Let me think. Let me look here. Sorry, I'm looking through. I can't remember off the top of my head what exactly is needed, but I do need 6 ingredients. I need you to go to the Gale Fields. I'll need dragon root, sun shroom.
I don't think you saw that.
I'll need a living spud,
Text him.
a noodle eel, kajobi fruit, and a feather rock. Like I said, I can't remember which ingredients are absolutely needed, but that is those are what I'll need in some capacity.
Okay.
Everything else from there I can work on myself.
You said all these are in the
Gale Fields, yes.
Gale Fields.
Okay.
Anything else you find, you can, however else it works, you guys can keep. You guys can, divide it up as you need. But those are what I will need, and we'll go from there. Okay.
How
if
far
you guys,
into Fields?
hold on. It'll be all over the place. You'll have to use your understanding to find some different stuff. I'm sorry. It is going to be quite a runaround.
Okay.
And from the DM to the players, I might need help remembering what I said is needed.
I got it. I already got it all.
So yeah, if you guys could find those, I will make it worth your while. You guys will have any ingredients that aren't used, any leftover things. That is what we need.
Okay. We will go out and help you with that then. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you. And you guys leave, and it is still. I mean, it's like between 11 and noon. You guys, it's not been that long since you left the building. You guys begin making your way out to the Gale Fields, and you begin your search. How do you want to go about finding these things? Where do you want to
So-
start?
What's the environment look like, basically?
Huh?
What does the
Oh,
environment look
that-
What's happening?
Her
What does the
mic chat.
environment look like?
So the Gale Fields are sorry, I was having trouble hearing. The Gale Fields are typically a large plain, very windy. There's always wind blowing. You have some hills rising up and down, and you do have in the far distance. You wouldn't see it, but you would have heard the stories of a moving forest, very far up, more to the northeast, that no one really goes into. It's not the safest place out there. And you don't imagine Alkun would send you somewhere of that nature for this. For medicine that he knows can help, you would assume that these aren't something that you're in dangerous territory necessarily getting. They're just harder to find.
Okay. So one of those was mushrooms, right?
Yes, it was,
Lunchroom.
yeah, sunshroom.
I would like to use. I don't know if it would be. I would assume my knowledge on nature to see if I can recall kind of where mushrooms, not necessarily, they don't necessarily have to be specifically sunshrooms, but just where mushrooms might be growing in fields.
Yeah,
you
roll
know?
roll a nature check for me.
Okay, nature is intelligence, I believe.
Yep.
That's a nat 20. Dude, the Dr. Pepper. The Dr.
Jeez.
Pepper.
That Dr.
I
P.
did it.
So you're used to mushrooms because of growing up in Matango. Matango is known for its moss delicacies,
Mm.
but Rococo messed around with mushrooms enough. You remember he
Yeah, he did.
mentioned that mushrooms typically like to grow under trees where there's some shade, where there's foliage that they can consume. And special mushrooms like to grow near special trees. So these sunshrooms would have to grow with trees that have been inundated with magic of some kind, like trees from the walking forest.
Okay.
Now, what does that, whether that means you have to find the walking forest or not, you don't know necessarily, but you do know that, okay, we're looking for some trees that come from magic, essentially.
Can I now use my spirit vision and look around to my surrounding areas, maybe some trees, and see if I see any spiritual residue coming from any of them?
You don't see any trees in your near vicinity, but as you look around, you do see a trail of magic. It's a very dark, heavy magic, and it's leading kind of along the edges of the Gale Field. It's leading around and north. Whatever this magic source is moving, and it's headed north. It is the most potent spiritual energy that you feel, or you can sense.
I look at. Hey, Vest, do you see this magical trail as well? Do you feel this spirit trail?
Can I see that?
Is that ability a standard elf ability, or is that from your Owaka mark?
I believe it's standard elf ability.
Oh, okay.
I think so. I think so. I think it is standard elf ability.
Yes,
but I can't
ethereal
remember.
sight is, yeah.
Okay, so I would see
And then-
this.
Yeah.
Also, is the walking forest, is that known? Would that be a known thing to me?
It's a known thing to everyone. It is a well-known phenomenon that people
Okay.
avoid.
Got it. Oh, people
It is a
avoid
danger.
it.
So yes,
I'm a
you as
tough
well,
kid.
Vess, would see this. Dahlia would not, because Dahlia is a frog.
Yes, I do see that, and please do not go over there.
Frogs do not see
They
spirits.
do not see
They
spirits.
no, they don't mess with
Except for
those
Dahlia
things.
does. Dahlia's used to spirits, but she does not see spirits.
No. She's blind. She's daredevil to spirits.
No, Dahlia does see spirits
Uh,
because of the paladin thing and how her stuff worked out. She's used to spirits, but
Hmm.
she doesn't have the same ethereal sense as you guys do.
okay.
The connection there.
Gigi, I
But
do see this, but we should not go towards it.
but that's where sunshrooms might be, and that's one of the ingredients. And
It's
the
dangerous,
lady,
Gigi. Do you not know that?
yeah, it's dangerous, but you know what else is dangerous? Being sick and dying. I don't know if was she dying or was she just sick?
You don't know one way or another. It's not good. It's definitely something, but it's
Yeah.
different because it's a spirit.
So is being sick. We gotta help we don't necessarily have to go. Okay, do I know? Is the walking forest, or does it always be walking, or do they like take naps and crap? Do they take pauses, or
The
You mean
or they
set
story,
up
just
camp?
the stories
always?
you've heard would indicate that the moving force is always going. It does not stop.
Okay, so it is always
But-
mobile. Okay,
But force do have to propagate. So whether or not it leaves, whether or not the whole forest continues walking along
Yeah.
with it, because things get old, they die, they fall, things like that. That
Mhm.
the forest is always changing as well.
Okay.
Which is where the Gale
So-
Fields kind of gain their land. Any sort of features outside of just flat grassland would be things that either were brought up or left behind by the walking forest.
Okay. So we don't even have to go to the forest. If we just follow the trail, maybe we can find something that was left behind by it.
I feel like
I'll be-
going there. It's
But-
dangerous, but I do feel like there could be ingredients in there that we haven't found yet.
Mm-hmm. And who
So,
knows? Maybe we'll just find the what's it called? Physics
Guardian
potion?
Physic?
Not the physics. Guardian Physic, yeah, not the physics potion. That's very different. But who knows? Maybe we'll just come across that. Probably not, but it could happen.
possibly. Maybe we should go into the trail slightly, but not all the way. Just a little bit enough where we can get out fast.
I agree.
could
I
follow
agree
behind.
with it.
I will reiterate, you guys do see, like I said, the trail is going away from you. So it's not like the wandering forest is coming towards you. It's going away from you. So the trail starts out weaker and slowly, gradually gets stronger as you move the same direction.
Okay.
How does it move?
Huh?
How fast does it move?
That's a good question. I mean, it's a wandering
We
forest.
talking like Usain?
I
we
mean, it's
talking like
it's always
Usain Bolt,
it is
or
on
like-
it is always on the move. There are trees moving, so I mean they have a decent range. It's a magical spirit tree thing.
Okay.
So I mean,
Give me 1 second. I have to go take my medicine real quick.
Okay.
Just like at a walking pace or something?
It's hard to.
Yeah, we talking like Treebeard, or are we talking like Honda Civic? Which one we? Which one we doing
Honda
here?
Civic.
Yeah.
It moves fast enough that you don't have to be concerned that it's going to turn around and come and get you. The magic would
Okay.
last for a while. The spiritual energy would last for a while.
So we're
Okay.
only really in danger if we decide to walk into it.
Essentially, yes.
Okay. All right,
So
okay.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it probably wouldn't be a bad idea because
Mhm.
if we do know that as the forest moves, it's going to like leave behind stuff. it might not be a bad idea to follow a little bit behind it.
Yeah.
Like behind it enough where we're not in danger, but we can also maybe find some of what we're looking for.
I would agree. I would agree.
Bless you, Zoe.
So I say
So
we follow.
okay, so you guys follow this trail for a while, and it leads you up and around the perimeter of the Gale Fields. Luckily, you're already at the edge of the Gale Fields due to being at the Fishhead Coven. So you begin trailing this, and you're looking around for anything that is of any sort of use, any sort of clues to anything. Let me. I'm trying to keep in mind what I remember I requested. So let me see.
I am back, so sorry.
No, you're good. As you guys are walking and kind of checking for things, roll a perception check.
All of us?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a 9.
Let's see. 14 for me.
For me, that would be, hold on, 17.
Okay. So, Newt, you're solely focused on finding any sort of sign of the wandering forest. You don't notice, but Dahlia and Vess, you guys are looking around, and kind of out of the corner of your eye, you see something peer over a small mound of dirt, and then back down real quick when you notice it.
What was that? Did you see that?
I did see that.
What was that? Did you know what that is?
No, should we go over there?
Yes. Oh my god, what is that? And I start running up to it. What are you? Who are you?
And as you get near, you see this small, very small entity, essentially. That's the only way I can describe it. Small vegetation creature. It's bulbous. It's only got legs. And it's got a face that the face isn't. It's not like an actual face, but it's almost like indents in the plant matter make it look like it's constantly smiling. This thing flipping bolts. It's
No,
gone.
come back. No, come back, little dude. Come back. Why were you spying on us? We just want to talk.
I assume you start chasing it.
Yes, I just start running really fast, and I'm holding out my arms like, "Come back, little friend.
Are
Come
you
back."
are you all chasing it?
Yeah.
Everyone
Following.
roll a dex check for me.
Just general dex check or
Roll. Roll. Yeah, just general dex. We'll just go with general dex.
Ooh, that's
I
not
got-
good.
Oh,
That's
dang, I got a 9.
I got a 6.
10.
Okay, so you're all chasing after this thing, and you're diving and you're missing, and it's jumping up and down and landing on your head, and it's not making a fool of you because it's not even paying you that much attention, but it's evading you at every turn. You guys all gain let's see. You all gain 1 point of exhaustion. Or you know what? Hold on. No, you don't. You continue chasing this. What is going on with my thing? Oh, okay, I see what it is. Roll another dex check for me.
Okay.
But subtract 1 from it.
That's a 4. That is a 4.
12.
So am I,
GG
am I
rolls
rolling
clear.
on top of what I already have?
I'm sorry, what?
Minus. So am I doing an extra -1 on
Yes.
top of what I already?
Yeah.
That would be 8.
So you guys get Vess, you get somewhat near this thing, but out of nowhere, it takes a hard left.
No.
I mean, this sucker drifts, and you
No.
fall, and everyone's falling and still chasing it. Now you guys roll dex, but at disadvantage.
Oh God.
That is an 11.
Oh, 16. Not as bad.
That's gonna be.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I lied. 7.
I'm sorry.
You almost had it too.
Oh,
Just kidding. 7.
What you got, Moon?
I forgot already. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me pull it back up here.
Oh, jeez. Trying to catch this little bit rough.
1.
You got a 1?
oh,
Yeah. Oh.
guys, we're not good at this.
I just want the little dude. He's cute, and I want to take him home.
So you guys all fall. You guys fall on top of each
Okay.
other, and this little creature comes up right beside. Who rolled the highest that round? Was it Gigi or was it Vess?
I rolled an 11.
Okay, so Gigi. It comes up to Gigi, who's got his arms stretched out, underneath everyone, almost taunting, almost childlike, and starts kind of jumping back and forth, side to side. And I need you to make a. I'm going to let you decide how you want to try to reach out and get this, how you want to try to capture it now that it's close to you.
So it's jumping around. And
It's just
stuff,
kind of like,
right?
because you guys are in a pile, you're tired. It's, it's not actually doing that, but you get the idea.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want to try and capture it. I want to use my dancing lights ability to kind of play around with it, to kind of distract
Okay.
it. Just kind of like,
That's good.
Yeah, you
Just kinda-
roll a. Because Dancing Lights doesn't have like a roll with it or anything, does it?
no, it's just a minor illusionary thing.
Roll a performance check.
Okay. That would be a 14.
Okay. So you begin making these dancing lights appear as you're and it's you don't know how because it doesn't really have eyes, but it noses and it's it's looking around.
Yeah.
And it's distracted and gives you guys a chance to get up. You guys you're given the chance to get up and get near it.
I am the weird little critter whisperer. That's what I am.
Critter whisperer.
And as you guys get near, you notice that this thing isn't just a plant. It's a potato.
Oh.
Oh.
It is a living spud. These suckers are fast.
God, we
And-
need that spud, guys. We need him.
Wait, was that one of the ingredients?
Yes, get him.
Oh, okay.
And it's distracted enough that you guys can grab it without any issue.
Okay.
But now that you've run around, you spent probably a good 30 minutes chasing this thing down. You guys are out of sight of the line of the magic of the wandering forest. So now you do have one of the ingredients that's requested of you, but there's still 5 left, and you've lost sight of one of the routes to one of them.
Okay.
You have any idea which direction we came from?
How many ingredients did I give you?
6.
6.
Sunshroom, dragon root, feather rock. Oh, kajobi fruit. Right. Yeah.
Noodle eel, and then feather rock, kajobi fruit.
I forgot about the kajobi fruit. That was the issue.
So, okay. So we're like, are we lost, or are we just lost sight of the trail?
You've lost sight of the trail.
Great.
Okay.
So we're just lost in general right now. We really wanted this little guy, and so we lost how to get out of here. Great.
Hey, but we got the little guy, so we've won.
What should we name him? He's cute.
I don't think we should name something we're gonna turn into a potion.
Allegedly.
Don't tell him that. Is there any more around at all? Can I see them or anything?
No, that was just the only one. They kind of do their own thing.
Dang it. They don't come in packs.
They're not pack
Well,
animals.
you're gonna sacrifice all but one.
She was gonna set up a terrarium.
It's like having spiders. It's like little babies. I won't.
I mean, it's a potato. It can't. Potatoes grow other potatoes.
I like potatoes.
So
I think that we should. Can we still see the trail that we were following?
No, you've
Completely
moved.
lost it.
Yeah, even with your spirit sight, you can't see it anymore. Not that it's not there. You just are out of sight of it.
What time is it about?
Probably at this point about 1, I'd say.
Okay, and how long does it take to get back to the village?
Depends on how far up you go. It could be like a day and a half.
Okay. Should we just keep looking for stuff?
I guess
You
so. I
guys
guess that's
do
the only
have-
thing we can do.
You guys do have a map, so I'm going to show you this. That's the Gale Fields is this area here. So underneath this river, down this tree line, up this tree line, and then up the river and around. So everything in here, including this little area here, is the Gale Fields. That 10 is where the Wandering Forest tends to reside.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, where are we specifically here?
Oh, where
Where
are
were
you?
we on the... Yeah,
Like I said, you
like
guys have a map,
about-
so it's not an issue. I'd say at this point, because this is Fish Head, you guys are probably right around here.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. So... Okay, we got one. What were some of the other things that we needed? There was
We need
something
dragon
about
root. We need
dragon root,
sunshroom, noodle
sunshroom.
eel, which I feel like should be in a body of water, but I could be wrong. Kajobi fruit and a feather rock, which sounds interesting. Is there any body of water near us at all?
Yeah, there's
There
a body
was
of water.
that
Yeah,
lake.
there's a lake with
We
some
could
forest
go-
around it.
We could go
I think we
there
should go
if,
look in the lake and surrounding the lake to see what is around there.
I would agree.
So I'm just gonna start like heading over to the lake, since Gigi agreed with me, and start looking around at things around the lake first.
Let's see. Okay, so you said you go to that lake.
Yes, I'm gonna start heading to the lake.
All right, so you come up to this lake, and in the center there is a small island, and you notice some large red stones, red crystals that are pointing straight up, with broken pieces floating above. the lake is a decent sized lake. It's surrounded by forest. The forest has different various kinds of trees around it. Um, uh, I mean, it's a decent spot. It's a safe spot. Um, you would imagine, even aside from the ingredients you're looking for, there are probably a decent amount of ingredients here.
Do I have any knowledge of what a noodle eel is?
Um, roll a history check for me. This is going to act as a memory thing for you.
Nope. That's a 4. That-
You remember Rococo mentioning noodle eels. You remember different people talking about them, but your memory, you just heard the word noodle, and that's all you focused on.
Okay. Did I remember the word eel?
Partially. You remembered
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was gonna say, do I know that eels are in water? Because if so,
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
going
you would know. You
swimming.
would know an eel is in water.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
And he
how
said you're looking for
common
noodle eels.
are. Yeah. So we're at the lake right now.
Yes.
Let's
Okay.
no.
I want to go, like, wading in the water. Just.
Right. I will say this is
looking
also a
around.
fairly frequented lake. So there would be a dock and like a small boat and stuff like that. It's a pretty, like I said, a public lake, kind of like that.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'll stick with just kind of wading in the water, not like going into the water where I can still like stand and kind
Yeah.
of walk, but just searching around, seeing if I find any small little species and stuff.
So you walk around and you don't notice anything in the water that seems to fit the description of what you're looking for. You see a lot of minnow type fish, just smaller things. And then, now and then you may see a frog swim by. But you don't notice anything that is specifically helpful to you in this instance. You just see standard stuff that you're used to.
Could I, real quick on a side note, can I try and catch some of those minnows to try and like get some protein for today's meal?
Yeah, roll a sleight of hand check.
So that's a dex, right?
Yeah.
That would be a 14.
Yeah, you spend some time and you catch a decent little helping of small fish.
Okay.
Enough for you guys to each have like 2 or 3.
Have a little protein
Little
with
protein.
our meal.
So you do this. What about you other two? What are
I'm
your...
gonna be running like on the border of the lake and kind of just searching like in the grass area and the surrounding areas and seeing if I can find anything. Is there anything that I see at all? Any plants, bushes?
Roll a nature check for me.
Okay. $18.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good.
So you're walking around and you notice that there are a lot of similar trees and bushes around. You see a lot of very standard stuff that you're used to, things that you would expect in the forest. But you do notice a little deeper into the forest a tree with some fruit that you've not seen before, and it's kind of shifting from darker blue up to lighter in kind of the shape of a pear. You see that tree, and it is surrounded by bushes of berries of similar shape and color.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to this tree and just grab a few of the fruits that I see on the tree.
Okay. How many are you wanting to grab?
I'll grab 4.
Okay. And are you grabbing any from the bushes?
The berries, correct?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some berries as well and hide them so Gigi does not see them.
All right. So you've gotten
This is
these,
some bullshit.
and you continue your exploration. Dahlia, what are you? How are you going about your looking here?
I want to start going through like the vegetation at the edge of the lake if there is any.
Okay. Roll. Let me see. So yeah, you are looking under logs and under bushes and things like that. Um, roll a. Let me think here. I need to look at this. Roll an Arcana check for me.
Which one is that one?
Arcana would be intelligence.
Wisdom, I think.
Intelligence.
Never mind.
Okay. Let's see. 11.
Okay. You're searching. You're looking at different plants, and you're trying to notice anything that stands out. And you, for some reason, are drawn to one specific set of bushes. Well, by set, I mean there are several bushes in the area with some plants growing underneath them. And all of them seem to be sharing a similar energy to them. Almost like there's something there, but it's kind of hidden between whichever bush the thing is actually under.
Right.
But you are drawn to a specific set of bushes.
So I don't have an idea like which one I should be looking at.
Roll. No, at this time you don't. There's, like I said, a set of like 4 or 5 bushes that you're getting this overarching energy from.
I'll start looking through the one closest to me then, I suppose.
Okay, roll an investigation check for me.
Is that one also intelligence?
Yes, I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
12.
Okay. You're searching under this bush and you notice that as you start searching a certain direction, first off, things are getting a little warmer, just ever so slightly. But you also notice that as you begin searching closer to one of the bushes, the bushes each have a differing amount of vegetation growing underneath them, grass and small flowers and things like that.
All right, can I pick what do the flowers look like?
Little like dandelions and stuff, just little standard flowers and all that.
But nothing special really.
No, it's all stuff you're used to.
The next bush.
All right. Roll another investigation check for me.
Ooh, that one's gonna be a 4.
So you go to the next bush to your right, and the trail that you thought you had is now gone. You don't feel that same kind of odd warmth. You don't see under this bush. You don't see the same change in like vegetation underneath. You've lost that kind of feeling.
Is there anything else that looks suspicious, like any big trees or anything?
Roll a perception check for me.
Which one is that one again?
Wisdom.
Okay. Oh, same thing. It's a 4.
No, the surrounding trees and shrubbery and things like that, you don't notice anything special about them. There's nothing that stands out.
Alright, I guess I'll just keep walking in the same direction, I suppose, until something catches my eye.
Okay. Gigi, what are you
Yeah.
up to?
So, there's you said there's some docks, right?
Yeah.
I want to go up to a dock, maybe the biggest one, just, whichever one catches my eye. And I want to... Hold on, let me see what I have.
So I will say, while you're looking, there is a single dock with a boat beside it, like a small rowboat.
Okay. This is probably... Okay. Because it's going to be dark underneath a dock. Okay, this is going to sound weird. Will night vision help underwater with the lack of light? Specifically, I'm trying to look
That's a good question.
underneath the dock.
It may help a little bit.
Okay. Because I do have night vision. I want to go over to the dock and kind of I like Gigi is basically like, if the dock is here and stuff, like his body is just like curled over, just like trying to look like he's basically in the water, like just shoving his head in the water, just looking and trying to like feel around. He's trying to find, he thinks maybe eels want to go, in darker places, something like that. He's just seeing if there's anything in that area.
All right. Roll an investigation check, but do so with a -1 penalty since the dirt, like the water's kicking up dirt and stuff.
Okay. That would be a 14.
Okay, so you shove your head underwater, and you don't notice anything that's eel-like, but you do notice that the fish you do see seem to be gravitating towards the center of the lake. They all seem to be, yes, they'll swim back and forth, but they do tend to keep moving towards the center.
Okay. In that boat, is there, I assume there's going to be like a paddle.
Yeah, it's a rowboat, yeah.
Is there a fishing rod as well?
No.
Okay. Where is Dahlia and Vest in relation to me?
They're both in the forests around the perimeter of the lake. You're all within shouting distance of each other, I'd say. But it's shouting distance.
I'm trying to decide if, so I'll say, Gigi, my plan is go into the lake, like row myself into the middle of the lake, and then just jump in just once I get to the middle and see.
Are you trying to get to
find.
the small island in the middle, or are you trying to...
Oh, is there a small island in the middle?
Yes. I said there's a small island in the middle of the lake with red stones that are all pointing up. Like red crystal stones.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear the... Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go to... I like shout to them in case they want to join or whatever. But I'm gonna row to the middle I'm gonna row to the island.
Do either of you care?
I'm gonna actually, just in case, because I just know how Gigi is, I'm gonna go just be on the lookout and be like, "Do you need any help?" I scream.
Nah, I'm good.
I'm gonna go with him.
I'm gonna scream again. Too bad, I'm coming.
So,
They don't trust me. I feel like I'm not being trusted in this group.
so you all travel with
Just want you
Gigi
to
to
put
the
your-
center of this lake. And in the center, like I said, there's a small island. I mean, it's big enough for you guys to stand on and stuff like that. It's just not something that you want to set up camp at. And it's not huge, but there is a substantial red crystal formation that's pointing straight up in the air. And roll who has the highest, what's passive perceptions?
I think mine would be a 9.
Mine's an 8.
Mine's 10.
It'd be either 9 or 10. How is yours 8? Isn't yours? Don't you?
Paladins or charisma?
Paladins or charisma?
Mhm.
Wait, what's? Oh, I'm thinking of clerics.
Clerics or
Thinking of
wisdom, yeah.
clerics.
Paladins, their saving throws are wisdom, or I mean charisma, and I think constitution.
Okay.
So Vess, you do notice as you're walking along the small island that the energy feels almost lighter. The atmosphere feels almost lighter on this island. You can't quite place your finger on it, but something feels different here. Almost like there's an upward pull.
Hmm. Does anyone feel that this place feels different at all? Do you guys?
There's floating crystals in the sky. That might have something to do with it.
I just feel some energy being here. I don't like it. Just feels different. Like it's not bad. It just feels different. You guys don't feel that?
What kind of energy? What kind of feeling?
How would I describe that? Ghost.
Like I said, it's almost like the atmosphere is lighter or pulling up.
Okay.
It just feels like lighter, like I'm floating. It just feels good.
GG just immediately just tries to jump as high as he can. Just see what happens.
You land.
See, did I turn? Did I go any higher?
How was my
Did I
up
go any
game,
higher
dude?
than usual? Yeah. Did I go like super high? How was that? Should I do
No.
it again? I'll do it again, and then I try again.
And you land. But you land
I
more
feel-
self-assured.
I feel like you're right. I feel like I'm going higher than I usually do. I feel like I'm going higher.
You have no clue. You're just agreeing.
Yeah.
All right.
The
Well,
thought was put into my head, and I'm running with it.
I'm just gonna shake my head and be like, "Oh, geez." And I'm gonna go over to the crystals that are sticking out and go inspect them. Have I ever seen these before?
No, you have not. Oh, I have advantage on my next roll. That's nice. If I roll.
Oh no! But
Um,
don't give the DM advantages, guys. That's not how this is not good.
Roll an Arcana check for me.
$11.
So you go up to this large crystal, and you can definitely tell that there's magic coming off of it. These stones aren't. These stones are what are causing the odd energy you're feeling.
Okay. Guys, there's something weird about these stones. I don't think it's bad. It just this is why I'm feeling the energy. These are the reason.
Should we take some with us?
How,
I think we should, considering I feel like they have some magic to them. It seems like.
yeah. How high are they up? Are they in like?
The small floating stones are too high for you to reach.
Okay, but the bigger ones are.
The large ones coming out of the ground are right there.
Oh, okay,
I'm
but they're
gonna
like
grab
too
those
large
from
for
the ground.
us.
Huh?
I'm gonna
Like,
grab
how
some from
big
the
are
ground.
they?
No. They are like growing out of the ground. Like they are
Okay,
human.
but
They're person sized, growing out of the ground.
okay.
The ones that are small enough to grab are way up in the air.
I kind of want to. I'm gonna take. How many? Okay, question. I know I bought it last or 2 sessions ago. How many balls are in my bag of ball bearings?
I think a standard has like 1,000.
Okay, can I take one? I want to take 2 of my ball bearings.
Okay.
One of them, I pop into my mouth and start chewing it like gum. The second, because I'm a belly brewer. I can eat
Oh, okay.
things that aren't.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
like,
eat
what?
things that aren't. Yeah. The other one though, I want to try and hit one. I want to use my slingshot and try and hit one of the floating crystals.
Okay. Yeah. Roll like a dex for me.
Okay. That would be 10.
Okay. So yes, you hit one of these crystals, and the ball bearing hits it. You know, you hear a little ting, and the crystal floats kind of in the same direction up as the ball bearing went.
Okay.
Okay, curse whoever touches the magic rocks first. Okay. Oh, whatever.
Does that count? Does my
We're
ball
not.
bearing count? I feel like
I'll
that's
figure it
a-
out when we get there. We'll figure it out when we get there. I'll determine. I probably shouldn't have read that out loud, but we're okay.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. I'll randomize it. Don't worry.
I just know that GG will probably be the one to touch it first.
I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna pull out one of the ones growing from the ground. You said they're about people sized, right?
Yeah, they're hefty. They're big.
Okay. I'm gonna try my best to kind of like hold it above me and try to touch the ones floating in the air.
Hold what above you?
I pulled it out of the trying to pull it out of the ground and then
They're
try
still
to-
huge rocks.
Ah,
They're growing
I
out
want-
of the ground.
I need it.
Think like you know in anime and stuff where they go into the cave and there's like huge crystal formations growing out of the walls and stuff.
Yeah, so they're
Yeah.
just super heavy.
It's
Got
like
it.
that. It is a huge crystal.
How high up are these crystals?
The lowest would be about 15 feet.
That's
Okay. Guys. I can already jump pretty high, okay, in this area. If you guys
There are so
like
many
if I
things you guys are.
if I stand on your like hands and you kind of launch me up and then I can like Mario grab it, you know, and like I don't know what Mario is. If I can just grab it.
So you're wanting them to
I
launch
mean-
you.
I'm
Yeah.
willing to try this.
Okay. Now I want to make sure I'm understanding. They're like taking your foot and pushing up.
Pushing. Yes.
Yeah, and as they're doing that, I'm
Launching.
like I'm jumping up
Okay.
too.
Okay.
I don't have much strength, so we'll see how this goes.
Dolly, are you in on this plan?
Or would it make more sense that I just stand on one of your guys' shoulders and you like stand up and then I
I
don't
feel
know
like
which one
shoulders might be easier. I feel like launching you would not be the best idea because you'll just fall because we're not gonna be able to catch you.
That's
so how
fine.
about
I got
this?
Hold
got
on.
strong
I want to point
bones.
something out here. The tallest of you is like what, 5'6" or something?
Yeah.
I said they were
Yeah,
15
we got-
feet up. You guys are bad at math.
I'll try.
5 foot plus 5 foot is 10 foot.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
but
still
that's why they're launching me. That's why
Yeah.
they're so I'm 5 foot, they're 5 foot, that's 10 feet, and then I jump the last 5 feet. you
Okay.
know?
Yeah, what?
So
yeah,
Dahlia,
what he
are
could
you in on
do
this
is
plan,
just
Dahlia?
stand up on my shoulders and jump.
is like 3 foot tall. I am not of any help.
Wait. Oh,
She's a
I'm
frog,
a
dude.
short.
yeah. Also, okay. So if this doesn't work, there's a plan B, but this is gonna work, so we don't need plan B.
Okay. So
So,
you guys are cooperatively launching him. Are you launching him or are you launching how are you doing this?
I think I'm getting the one being.
Yeah, he's the one
Or
getting
should I-
launched because he's the one willing to jump in the air.
Or wait, maybe we launch Dahlia instead because she's a frog. She can jump as high as I can jump. She can probably jump higher, and then I can launch her.
Wait, hold on. How high can I jump?
That's a good
I
I
don't
mean,
know,
you are a
frog height?
frog.
I think
Hold on, let me look.
do frogs have
And you're probably the lightest too, actually. Because we're just elves. We can't
standing-
really do
oh.
as much.
standing leap? Your long jump is up
Yes.
to 20 feet and your high jump is up to 15 feet with or without a running
There you
start.
go. Done. We don't even have to launch
Oh.
you. Just jump.
Gigi's like, but I want to be launched.
Yeah, can we just launch her anyways? Can we?
Compromise.
Fine.
I'll
We'll just
hold G and he
We'll
How
just
high
put her on our shoulders and she could just launch from there.
sure.
Okay.
No,
Thank
I want
you.
to throw her. I want to throw
Okay,
her.
you can throw her then. I will stand by as
Okay.
aid over here.
I'm going to say that you launched successfully because she can jump 15 feet anyways. And she's just letting it happen because you're adamant about it. Now, Dahlia, you're launching to the nearest stone. How are you getting it?
Do I have Satch? Can I just use Satch and use it and just like
I think
as many as I can?
I mean, Dahlia has Satch, but that is a plane you can take.
Can I do that?
Okay.
What do I have to? What numbers do I have to roll in order to make that happen?
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, but
okay.
Newt,
Okay.
she's coming
Yes.
down. Roll a dex check.
Oh, no.
Wait, a dex check or a
A
straight?
dex
Am I
check.
trying to catch?
Nope. Roll a dex check.
Okay. 11.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. I was gonna say if you had rolled too low, I was gonna have her land on you,
Oh.
like you dodging her.
Oh my god.
So you guys get this stone. You guys eventually, you eventually get it. The easy route would have just been breaking chunks off of the large ones, but whatever.
I'll have you know, I am not a 10-year-old. I am a 12-year-old. Okay. I think actually, how old am I?
I think you said 12. So you guys, you got
Yeah.
this. You got one of the stones. What's your next course of action here? From this little forested laked area, you found some fruit. You found some fruit of different kinds. You found the stone. You've gotten some fish.
Can I?
At this point, I'd say you're looking like it's starting to hit early evening.
We probably should head out and try to.
Kanadi, she didn't touch
Yeah.
the crystal. That's the thing. She didn't touch it.
Yeah, she used Satch.
Can I?
We're still playing. I got it, hun. Don't worry.
Can I quickly beforehand, before we leave, can I check the water again and see why all the fishes are going here?
Yeah.
And do I see any fish being floated up into the sky?
No.
Okay.
You look underwater and you see the fish. They're all eating. They're hanging out in the foliage underwater, things like that. You get the idea. It's just the magic energy from the stones acts as kind of a natural boost to the ecosystem.
Okay.
You have a lot of
Can I
magical
look at-
energy that helps with production of plants and food and things.
Try and look at the plants and see if there's any note that I can. Like, is there any seaweed? I know how to make some good seaweed noodles.
Yeah, there's some seaweed. Moss noodles.
Okay.
It's moss Rococo makes.
Oh. All right.
However-
well, I mean, I assume I still know seaweed stuff.
You- As you're looking underwater, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Just base perception.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I ain't see crap. That's a 1.
So you get the seaweed. You get some seaweed.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So what's your guys' next course of action here?
Do we just want to go back to shore, fellas?
I think we should set up camp for sure because it's getting really late and
I mean, you would have to go to shore for that. I mentioned that the island isn't
Yeah.
large enough for.
Yeah, we need to go to shore and set up camp at least.
So let me done. Okay. So you guys set up camp at the other end, and you're settling in, and you see an explorer come through. He greets you. How's it going, everyone? You guys just out here camping, hanging out?
Yeah, man.
Just searching for random ingredients.
Do
Really.
you guys have enough supplies? Do you need food for tonight or anything?
Oh, food would be
No.
great.
Oh, we got.
Hey,
Oh,
food would be
yeah,
great,
yeah, but we have food.
but more
We'll give
food
you
would not
food
be
if-
bad.
We'll give you food if you give us food. Well, you want dinner? We can make dinner together.
I mean, I gotta
can
press
do
on,
this
but
for
I'll make a trade for you if that's how you feel comfortable. I've got some ramen kits that I bought.
Oh, ramen
Uh,
kits.
Okay,
I do enjoy the ramen.
off table, or what's it called? Off table, not off table. Sidebar,
Yeah.
sidebar. Would those expire at all?
What? Ramen kits?
Yeah.
No.
I'm trying to. Should we trade some of their some of the minnows and stuff that I caught? Fellas, what do we want tonight? Do we want because I got minnows and sushi, or minnows and seaweed that you could make into like a sushi type thing, or we could have ramen.
Sushi sounds great, honestly. I'm down for whatever. Though.
I am also not picky.
Can I? How many how many sushi ramen packets does he have?
He has enough to give you each one if you want it.
I'll trade you. This would be more just a flavor text thing, but I'll trade you a 3-day ration for 3 of the kits.
Yeah, okay. Here you go. And he trades you, and he have a nice camping trip, and he walks off. So you've got the ramen packs. Let's see. Okay.
What I'm trying to find.
I need everyone. Let's see. The highest was 10. Vess, roll an Arcana check for me.
17.
Okay. So you're kind of settling in. Everyone's settling in. They're kind of looking around at what all they got, and as you're discussing where you guys were searching, Dahlia mentions the bushes she was looking at. And you look over and you get a strong magic sense from them. And you go over and you find the bushes that she was at. They're not too far off, and you get a sense of there's something under one specific bush.
Okay. I'm going to. Am I able to move around the bush and just get in it and look?
Yeah. Roll an investigation check for me.
Okay. I got. Thanks. I got a 6. Oof.
So, you're looking around the bush and you don't notice anything pushed up or moved or anything like that. but you still do believe that you feel a magical sense from this thing. How do you want to continue around it?
Mm, I'm trying to think of something I could do. I think I'm just
And
gonna like just still stick by it and see if I like hear anything or see
can
anything. Just because
well,
I'm curious about it.
You said you're gonna do what?
I'm just gonna stick
Oh,
around
stay
it
around
and
it.
just
Okay.
yeah. I'm
Um,
just gonna stick around it and kind of see if there's anything I can see here. Because I'm not really finding too much, just besides I feel like energy from it, but that's it.
as you're standing there, you do start to get warmer and warmer. This bush, something seems weird. It's warm.
Like my body temperature.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
And like Dahlia mentioned as she was recounting what she was searching for, you do notice what she was talking about, where there's not a lot growing around this bush.
Hmm. I wonder if it's like, I mean, is there dead things around the bush, like dead plants?
No, there's just nothing that's
I-
grown.
Just nothing. Strange. I wonder if this is kind of like a plant that says "stay away from my area." Um, have I seen something like this before anywhere I've been? Where there's been plants I've seen that doesn't grow anything around it. Have I seen this before? Is that something that I would see from
Roll a history
looking
check.
for things? Okay. 11.
You would recall reading in some of what's her Alara's ingredients magic books, just some of the information that there are certain magical plants that affect the surrounding growth. And they have some different effects on the atmosphere and the area around it. So you would know that there's something growing here that is causing these different effects.
is Gigi, is he just like making the food, right? Am I just like
Yeah, you can be preparing the food. What are you specifically cooking? Are you cooking the ramen
I'm
that you got?
using no, I'm using the minnows and the seaweed. I'm making some sort of like sushi-esque dish. I like to imagine maybe from the rations, maybe there's some like rice or something I can use from there to, for the sushi, but like so I'm doing something with that, making some sort of dish out of that. But I was gonna say once I get done with that, I'm like handing out the dishes or the portions and everything, and I was wondering if I could like from that go to where Vess is, like handing her the food, but then kind of like noticing what she's doing and then search.
Yeah, you
like
can
me search.
you can roll an investigation check.
Okay. That would be a 9. Damn.
You don't really notice anything either, other than what Dahlia's already described.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I go back and eat. No, I stay. Where is Dahlia?
Where is Dahlia? Did she
Just
go with you?
around.
Did you go with them to investigate?
Yeah.
All right, roll an investigation check. We'll just
Okay. Yeah.
investigation
Then
checks for all.
Yeah. I just stay there. I stay with the people and I eat.
Tell you what, since you've already searched around here, roll with advantage. A fresh set of or a fresh outlook on it.
You really just hoping one of us rolls high there.
Y'all don't roll high with the intelligence, I gotta say.
I'm sorry.
No. My highest stat is 15, and that's for strength. It doesn't.
With
That's my
advantage.
lowest.
Yeah, with
Strength's my
advantage,
lowest.
Moon.
Two, not three, two. There you go. That is going to be a 13.
Better than us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you start rooting around under the bush. You do notice one plant growing out from the soil underneath the bush.
Okay.
Just a small stem of something or other, essentially.
Okay.
The legendary something or other.
The legendary stem.
Stem of something.
Stem girly.
Can I pick it up? How like far down do the roots go? Like, is it like really in there or
I mean, it's not something that's just, like, if you pull out the stem, nothing comes up with it.
okay?
You pull out the stem and it's just a small stem that had some growth on it, but you would imagine you didn't pull up any roots with it.
Okay.
Are there roots with it? Can we dig for
Is there
some roots?
anything else that looks similar nearby? Or is it just that one by itself?
It's just that one. Gigi, what did you say?
Can we dig for some roots around there?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to dig for some roots. Do I need to roll anything for it?
Roll for dig.
Um,
Roll for dig.
Roll for dig. No, you dig.
17. I don't.
You did it. No, you do, and you dig under where this stem was, and you find a very reddish brown root. And it's emanating some heat. It's not a painful heat, but it's emanating heat that plants don't normally emanate. And Vess, from your sense, you understand that this is what you were sensing.
Guys, this might be one of our ingredients, I feel like. But I could be wrong.
This is the eel. This is
The dragon root.
Oh, that makes more sense.
It's like that meme of the guy with the butterfly.
Yeah,
Is this eel?
Is this eel?
Is this eel?
No, I would say that's the dragon root because it's warm. Clearly, dragons fire.
Gigi, does this look like an eel?
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen an eel before. I mean, roots kind of look like eels. They're, like long and spindly.
No.
Moving on.
All right, never mind.
Dead. Okay. So, Dahlia, can you get that and put that in Satch?
Absolutely, I can.
Okay, so you guys go back to your campsite with this root, and you've eaten. You're starting to settle down, and let me think.
I'm gonna take my soothe.
Oh, your soothe. I thought you said your food. I'm like, where are you taking your food?
I'm taking my
So
soothe.
you drink your soothe, your spirit soothe, and you guys have seen Ponyo, right? You remember the scene where the wizard is drinking the potion, and it's almost like he's doing some horror, and his hair kind of frizzles, and he.
Yeah, I remember.
That's kind of what happens. You drink your spirit soothe, and your hair kind of sticks out, and then it retracts back and starts darkening back into its natural state.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm normal.
At this point, did Gigi ever figure out that her hair was not normal?
Or did Dahlia even, Rick? For Dahlia, just probably didn't want to say anything.
Dahlia, I don't feel like would care.
Well, she mentioned like the Oni bloodline thing to us.
I feel like Gigi would not notice or say anything. He wouldn't notice until this happened.
That's what I was saying. I was just like,
Like,
I was like,
oh,
yo, what? I'd be like, yo, you good? What just happened there? What are you doing? Why is your hair suddenly black?
remember how I told you I have to take this over here to help with my problems? That's one of my problems. If I don't take it, that happens. I look crazy.
Your
So I've just
problem
been
is
walking around looking crazy all day, unfortunately. But whatever.
I gotta be honest, I don't think that was the hair that was doing that. If I'm being completely honest, I think that's
Uh-oh.
just us three in general. Is
Yeah, I could see that. We're all
That's
just
fair. That's fair.
wackos.
yeah.
I think we're just a bunch of characters, people who looked at us and they're just like, "Yep, those people are crazy." I don't know. Dahlia's more chill. I think Gigi's the craziest though. more daredevil-esque, not crazy is what I'd call you.
Daredevil is
I
definitely not the
mean-
word I'd use, but
Or adventurous.
he's
She might be
he's a
normal, but
normal
she-
12-year-old, really.
Yeah.
Just very adventurous child.
So what are you guys doing now that you've eaten and that you've kind of settled in? Now that all that's passed.
I think it's time for rest.
Okay.
Because it's so
Should
dark.
we test beforehand? Should we test our ingredients, or do we want to wait for that?
It's not a bad idea to test them actually. Or we can just do it in the morning too, considering we still have to find more
True.
ingredients too.
True.
Okay.
We can rest.
Gigi, roll a perception check for me.
Okay. That is a 18.
Okay. So you guys are starting
That's
to
the
settle
highest
in.
roll I've gotten this entire day.
You did get a nat 20, remember?
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh, I need more Dr. Pepper. That's why I need.
Yeah. So you sorry, I lost my train of thought. You're the one who's been doing all the cooking. You're the one who has been keeping the food bag.
Mm-hmm.
You notice something rustling around in the bag.
Oh.
And you go over to it, and in the bag, trying to get into the ramen kits, is what looks like a weird green noodle.
Oh.
And it's moving and it's slithering and it's rustling around, and it kind of stops and looks at you as you watch it.
How? So I'm guessing I don't know what this thing is.
No.
I
Trying to steal our
immediately.
food.
Yeah, I immediately snatched the food away as quick as I can. I just yoink the food away from
This
it.
thing is wrapped around one of the noodle packets, one of the noodle kits.
Do I? Is anyone else awake at this current?
Yeah, you're all still
moment?
awake. You're just settling in.
Are you okay over there, Gigi? What's going on?
Without saying anything, is it, like, can I try and like take it, or is it just like
You want to try to take the
on it?
kit, or you want to take the thing that's wrapped around the kit?
the kit? I guess it's probably wrapped around pretty good. Can I take a regular? I assume the fire is still going, right?
Yeah.
Can I take one of the kits and start making it?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to do that. I assume I'm like this entire time. I'm like keeping an eye on
Yeah.
it, though.
Yeah. So you make one of the ramen kits. So what's the goal here?
I assume it wants a ramen kit.
So you're trying to make it ramen?
Yes.
Okay. So it's still in your bag, and you make the ramen, and it slowly comes out to investigate. And you set the bowl down in front of it, and it kind of just watches you and waits. And eventually, it knocks over the bowl, dumps the ramen out, and then sits in the bowl.
I gotta be real, fellas. I'm baffled. Guys, I need some help here. I don't know what I thought it wanted ramen. It did not want ramen. I'm a little annoyed that it didn't want my ramen. In fact, I'm a little actually, yeah. Why didn't what I went through all that trouble to make it ramen and it just knocks it over?
Roll
Like
an insight check for me.
insight would be wisdom, right?
Yeah. I'm hoping you roll high because I'm going to make you feel so stupid.
Oh, wait, but I get advantage.
Yes.
'Cause...
Yes.
Okay. They were both the same number.
What was the number?
That's that would be with my thing. That's a 4.
Yeah, no, you're confused. You got nothing.
Okay. I'm calling the fellows over, guys.
Oh,
I need help
Moon.
Here.
Roll a D100 for me.
No.
Hold on. I don't have a D100. What am I supposed to do again? Or like
roll 2 D10s, I think.
Ro was complaining that I wasted it when he gave me advantage for my dump stat. Like
okay, am I adding them up or is that like
no, so one of them, the first one is going to be your 10 digit. The second one is going to be your your single digit. If you rolled 2 sets of zeros, that's 0. If you rolled 2 10s, that's 100.
okay, 24.
Oh.
You gain
Oh, no.
your time around the floating stones. The spirits aren't terribly happy that you messed with that because it was a natural thing that they'd grown accustomed to. So they decide that, okay, you caught it. It's your doing. You gain the stereotypical Hispanic mother powers. Example,
What?
Throwing sandals with dead point accuracy.
Okay. I don't have sandals. I'm a frog.
I find some sandals.
you need to find sandals now.
You gotta throw some attitude and you gotta throw some sandals.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah, fellas, I need some help here because I'm about to crash out. Like,
Okay, I'm gonna go over and help Gigi and be like, what's going on? What is this?
That.
I just pointed out it knocked over the ramen. I made it ramen just for it, and it knocked it over.
I look at the little noodle and I'm like, why are you being so mean? He's feeding you. And it just
Roll an insight.
just target this little noodle. 15.
You can tell that this creature, it's not so much interested in ramen and eating ramen as much as it is the warmth from the ramen and the smell. So in making the ramen, Gigi made a warm nest of a bowl that smelled good to it.
Gigi, I think it only likes the warmth of this ramen and thinks it smells great, but it doesn't want to eat it.
But what about the flavor?
It's a worm. I don't think it cares about flavor.
What?
worm noodle, whatever the fuck this thing is. Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss.
You're good. You're good.
It literally looks like it belongs in ramen, but a
I-
green boy.
But like,
Do I know what this is? Have I seen this before?
The amount of times you guys have said noodle.
didn't you call it a noodle?
Yes, on purpose.
It's a noodle eel.
Oh my glory.
Oh, that is what
Oh
we're
my-
looking for. Oh,
You got a real goofy group here.
oh, that is what we.
Noodle.
Huh.
I don't think it's the characters that have low intelligence.
Well, I'm curious.
I mean, you're,
So, if it's an eel, shouldn't it be like be able to? As eels are
I thought eels
bad.
are in
can
water.
hurt you. Yeah. Is this one that could be out and in water?
Yeah, they're often found in like ramen bowls. They will eat the ramen, but then they fall asleep in the ramen
Oh.
bowls. And so ramen chefs
Ah.
find them a nuisance. He just didn't want to eat. He just wanted to sleep.
Ah. They're kind of like flies, but they're not. That's funny.
So even though it eats
It's
ramen,
worth-
it just wasted
Annoying.
mine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? That's.
Now you're not gonna eat it.
I take it. I shove it in the bag. We're killing this thing. We are making the other one. I felt bad for making it a potion. I do not care about this one. I'm shoving it in my bag, or not in my bag, but I'm shoving it in Satch.
All right. So you
Can I
guys.
go? I just want to look in Satch and just make sure that the little spud dude is still in there. Like, how you doing?
Yeah, I mean, they all are. It's kind of like a universal holding area. They're all fine. It's not like they're like able to damage each other or anything.
Okay,
They're
that's
all
good.
chilling in the lobby, the pre-game lobby.
Pretty much. Pre-game being dying for a potion.
Literally.
Good.
So-
Yeah, as I'm doing it, Gigi is like, I'm mumbling. I'm like, waste my ramen. I'll show you what happens when you waste my ramen. I made you ramen. It was gonna
So
be great.
you guys handle this eel, and you go to bed. You found 5 things that could be ingredients. I hope you guys are keeping track of how many of each thing you found, because
Yes,
Vess, you found
I
quite a
am.
few things.
I am. I'm keeping track.
And so you get some rest and you wake up the next day. What is your game plan?
I think we need to continue searching for ingredients at this point.
I want to find that. So we still don't have sun shrooms, right?
Correct.
I think that's the only
We don't have sun shrooms or the feather rock.
feather rock. Well, feathers are light, rocks are not. Crystals should not be floating, which means it sounds like that thing is light as a feather. So maybe that crystal we picked up is the feather rock.
That's a good point.
Judging by his face, I would say I'm dead right. I would say my logic is flawless.
If I had known, I could have this easily thrown you guys off the track entirely. I really could have just been like, here, some guy comes up, says, hey, do you want this feather rock? And it would have been, I wonder what this magical item is. The episode of this the title of this episode is just wow.
Oh,
So we still have 2 ingredients, is what I'm saying.
Yes, we still have 2 ingredients left.
All right, well,
What?
so sun shrooms, feather rocks.
I hope to God you're not being serious. I'm begging you,
So we
please don't
ha-
be serious. I'm begging you. Please don't be serious right now.
So do we or do we not?
Oh
have
my
rock?
goodness.
Wait. I thought you were laughing because we didn't have one, and I was wrong. Wait.
You have the feather rock.
Okay,
We
I was
do?
right. So it was.
It's
So I was right.
It's a magical crystal that's floating in the
Oh.
air.
Okay, so I was.
Oh, that
yeah,
makes
so I
more
was right.
sense.
Well,
Floating
when I
feather.
said it, you were laughing, so I thought I was wrong.
So we have one thing left. Got it.
Oh
It's been a long week, okay?
Remind me when we get to
Listen,
any
okay.
puzzles in this campaign that I have to be like, the blue door is blue.
Okay, no, I said I'm pretty sure it's a feather rock, and you started laughing. This is on you. This is on
okay,
you.
okay, fine, I'll take it.
So we're going after sun shrooms.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
so last time I tried to find the sun shrooms, we didn't find it. I think, because I'm on a roll right now. Last time I searched for it on the ground and didn't find anything. Sun shroom, it might be on the sun. So how do we get to the sun?
There's no way for that.
Because
We
our
can't
only
just
other option.
go to the sun.
Not with that attitude. Okay, we should probably just on a low key note, we should probably just search where shrooms actually. Well, okay, shrooms usually grow in damp environments, dark, damp environments. But
I
if
told
it's a
you-
sun shroom,
I told you how it worked. I told you what you remembered.
yeah, but that's for all mushrooms, right? Or was that?
I mean,
So
not
I'm thinking if
necessarily.
it's-
Mushrooms don't necessarily have to be in damp environments per se. Like pine trees are known for growing a lot of mushrooms.
Okay. The only thing I was thinking is like, why is it called a sun shroom? I was thinking maybe it needs some amount of sunlight, but it's probably just color. Probably is just color. I just wanted to search some trees for some mushrooms. Let's not be fancy here. I think we've been being a bit too fancy this entire session.
This is that what this has been? Fancy, fancy is the word we're using.
I would like to search some trees under some shrubbery for some mushrooms.
Okay, roll an investigation check for me.
Really hitting me with the investigations.
That's the problem. Is all of this is.
That's a 4. So
You find some berries that are blue. No, you don't. Yeah, no, you don't find anything. You guys, you guys search around the forest for a little bit in the morning, and you don't sense any sort of magic that you haven't already explored. You guys were already searching for spirit and arcanic energy. You don't sense anything that you've not already looked into. I'll say that much. Since you and Vess are both elves, you'd have that kind of immediate insight.
Okay, and there's still no. The trail is completely gone too. Like we can't.
The trail isn't gone. You just lost it.
We just lost it. Okay. Got it. Dang it.
should we try and find said trail again?
We should. I feel like that was really leading us to things that we needed.
Okay. So how do we do that? If you were a forest, where would you be walking to?
I feel like we should just go into the forest where we hadn't been before.
You're in the only forest that you've seen.
Well, I know, but like different directions.
Oh, okay.
So, I feel like we should just probably just go farther into the forest than we already were.
I will say you guys are as deep into that forest as you can get. You are in like the center of the
Really?
forest. Yeah. The wandering
Uh,
forest is not. This isn't the wandering forest that you're in. This is just a small forested area that's slightly north of the Fishhead Coven.
hmm. Is there a lot more forest to the right and the left, or no?
Mm,
You say yes. Sorry.
mm. Where you guys would be at, no. So you
Okay.
guys, how I'm kind of viewing it, you guys are like right around here.
Okay.
Actually, no, because you guys would be right around here. Sorry.
Okay. So
And how far are we from the wandering forest at this point? Other one.
I mean, you can't necessarily, if you walked out into the clearing, based on where it typically is, you guys are fairly close, but it moves. So, I mean, where it typically is right here. But like I said, it moves around. So, I mean, realistically, if it was heading north, it'd be like up in this area by now.
we could
Okay.
just walk to where we think that it was, where we think we last saw the trail.
I'm just gonna follow Gigi and see where Gigi's heading because at this point I'm like I'm not sure where to find it.
All right.
Bold of you to assume that I know where to find it.
Yes, you never know.
Since you got
But
the trail once, GG, roll a perception check with advantage for me. And since you've already used your spirit
That's
eyes.
a nat 20.
Oh yeah, you find the
That's a nat
trail.
20.
Oh
I'm very good at. I think that was my other one. Finding the trail was the nat 20.
Yeah.
I'm very good.
you
Finding this trail.
you guys exit this forest and you immediately sense the trail again, and you were
Like a
able to
bloodhound, just
follow it very easily. And you followed along for a ways, and you begin seeing debris from the forest, logs that have been downed, branches, some animals scrambling, some forest animals that are scrambling like, wait, where did our tree go? You know. So you start seeing all this debris popping out.
Interesting.
Can I search the debris?
Yeah, roll a. You know that they grow near logs and stuff, so roll a nature check for me.
That would be a 15.
Okay. So you're all drawn to one specific area where there are a lot of logs and branches down, things like that. And you begin searching. I want each of you to roll a nature check for me. Or investigation check.
Oh, investigation. Okay.
That's 4. We really
all.
don't like these. We really don't like these investigation checks.
I got 12.
Dahlia.
10.
All right, so Gigi, you start searching around, and you're walking around. You're not paying attention. You run into some spider webs,
Ew, gross.
and as you take them off your face, you roll them into a ball, and you've got a ball of spider webs. They're
like an actual item, or
yeah.
Okay.
It's spindle leg spider webs. Dahlia, you're searching around some of the branches and things that have fallen, and you notice some plant matter growing on them. It's kind of a lichen substance, and I mean it came from the forest, so you get this ingredient as well. This lichen-esque substance. This you would know it's a fairly common thing. It's called knobblewort.
Oh yeah,
Now,
I think I've had this before.
Vess, you start searching, and you don't find any growing sun shrooms. But as you're
Okay.
searching around, you do find a single sun shroom that has been uprooted.
Ooh.
That is, it is it's a bright yellow cap with like almost actually a completely black stalk and undercap. So
I grabbed that.
you guys have gotten your ingredients. I'm gonna fast track this a little bit just so that we can get into it next time. I'm gonna say, you guys, I assume you're wanting to head back to the Fish Head Coven.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And
I'm-
well, back to the house for the to
Yeah,
give the
yeah,
ingredients to that guy. Yeah.
I'd say he does the research with you, the alchemical research. I'm gonna give you guys the information for the ingredients this time, so we can jump right in next. So if you guys want to write down the ingredients and their well, yeah, their general stats. So let's see. The spindle leg spider webs that Gigi found. Spiders use their webs for all sorts of things. For capturing prey, as a home, as a deterrent, as traps in some cases. Yeah, they use them to protect themselves, and they're always kind of fun to look at, in the sun with the dew and all that stuff. But their main thing is they can be used for many things naturally. In order of combat utility whimsy, it's 5, 9, and 6. The knobblewort. Lichen often not mimics, but what kind of mimics? Whatever. Ooh, excuse me. Whatever kind of tree it grows on, it gains a similar texture, and it clings hard. You're not going to break lichen off without breaking off some of the bark as well. Lichen, the scores are 3, 1, and 2. In that same order: combat, utility, whimsy.
3, 4, and 2.
No, 3,
3,
1, and 3, 1, and 2.
1.
Sorry.
1. Oh, it's okay.
The dragon root. Let me find it. This is a very deeply magical item. It even now has retained its warmth as you're researching it. It is an abnormal, rare item. Not rare, but uncommon. It's a novelty. 14, 15, and 16.
Ooh.
The feather rock that you guys had no idea was the feather rock. It is a very novel item. You can see children playing with these. They're interesting. They always point towards the sky. They're floating. How often do you see a floating rock? But more so than that, like any stone, there are a lot of uses that you could find out of these. They're crystalline. They can be used for tools or for decoration. They can be used for a lot of different things. 13, 17, and 15. Kajobi fruit. Now, Amber found 4 Kajobi fruit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a handful of the berries that look like it.
Yes.
The Kajobi fruit is used for all sorts of things. Many villages have Kajobi trees, and when they bear fruit, it's cause for celebration, and it's cause for small festivals where they make all sorts of things out of the fruit, food and beverages, and they all gather around these trees. 14, 14, and 14. It's equal all around.
And that's for all 4.
All 3 stats, yeah. 14, 14,
All
14.
cool.
Now, Amber, you get out your little spud friend,
Bud boy.
and you know it's about time. But you notice something. On his little butt, you see a potato eye forming, and there's a small new living spud forming that you may break off and keep as an eventual new living spud.
That is going to be my new friend.
You can now add this into your utility.
Spud boy.
These guys are just funny. You chased him around for ages. He was having fun. He was having a good time. He was fast,
Cute.
but he
He's
was fun.
cute.
14, 12, and 17. The noodle eel. Now, Gigi, Amber gets the noodle eel out of Satch. What is your reaction to it? I can't hear you. That's odd. Moon, can you talk?
I can.
And Vess can.
Yeah, I can
I wonder if he's lagging out or something. What is happening?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a thing that my mic does. Sometimes I have to reset it.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So what's your reaction to seeing this noodle that's so blatantly...
I took it, shove it in the thing, whatever, the little magic thing, immediately just drag it, take it out for hand, put it in. I got no time for him.
At this point, the noodle eel has passed. It's been without food, and it's been roughhoused a bit. Noodle eels are
Makes me
seen...
feel a little bad, but I don't
Noodle
care.
eels are seen as a nuisance more than anything else. They're not terribly strong. They don't have a lot of utility. But some children find them fun. Children will sometimes leave bowls that have been used for ramen out overnight and find them and keep them as pets, kind of like you would with a dragonfly or a small lizard or something like that. 13, 12, and 16.
Okay.
And finally, the prize that you guys were working on, the sun shroom. Like any mushrooms, they have a lot of possibilities. It could be poisonous, it could be nutritious, it could have no use, it could have multiple uses. You never know until you study it. 13, 16, and 14.
Did you tell me what the eels thing was again?
Yeah, let me open that back up.
The eel, I got it. It's, you mean the numbers 13, 12,
Yeah.
and 16?
13, 12, and 16. Got it.
And so that is where we will end off. You guys have gotten your ingredients and you are preparing to finish off this little side quest that you've been on. And that's where we'll end off until next time. On the next episode. So it's been a week. How do you guys feel getting back into it?
Good. It was good. It was
Took some
fun.
time to get readjusted, you know. So I also took a break from my other
Oh, okay.
D&D group for actually that one was 2 weeks, but yeah, so it's been some time. It's
Yeah,
been some
yeah.
time. Okay. I need to rant a little bit about that other group though, 'cause I'm very upset.
We got the tea.
So 1 week, the 2 weeks. 1 week we just didn't have it because a lot of us weren't there. Whatever.
Right.
The last week though, I was the only one not there, but they were still playing, which whatever, it doesn't matter. So basically, when we had left off, my character was very suspicious of one of the NPCs. Okay. But we had ended off before that really went anywhere. But my character was suspicious of that. apparently, when they went back, they just immediately killed the person
Oh,
because they remember I was suspicious of them, and I didn't know this. So when they were giving me the rundown, I was like, "Why? I
What?
wasn't like, I
Why were
wasn't
you
trying to
doing
kill
this?
them. I was just curious. Like, I was suspicious, sir, but I wasn't like, I'm gonna chop your head off kind of suspicious. Come on." But anyways, that's my little rant about that because I just thought I was like, bro, what? I can't play with these people. They're fun, but
but why?
yeah, but why? Why would you do this?
Let me try something. And yeah. Oh, I can. Okay. So I don't have to. Okay. Cool. So how do you guys feel about this session?
Good. It's fun.
Decent, quite decent.
You're being awful
Yeah.
quiet there, Moon.
Fighting a migraine.
I know. I'm messing around. I love you all, but that hurt. I'm gonna be real. That hurt.
You
That hurt my head.
listen,
That was something.
listen. You don't understand the machinations that we have. Okay.
Here's the thing. I felt okay. Since I mean it was specific, you obviously we knew that. And I had marked them off. That's the thing. And I was just like, why did I even ask if I knew what this is? Because I already marked off that I knew what it was. It's a problem.
I found it. The thing that I found funny is that you guys had a shopping list that had the names of I need a feather rock. I'm like, these rocks
But
are floating.
That one for some reason I couldn't think of, like it's kind
Or
of like
Gigi with
a
the
guessing
noodle
game.
eel.
Now that one, yeah, that one was easy.
Okay. Listen, eels are in the river. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know, man.
What's this weird serpentine creature that's trying to get my noodles?
I was very I was sitting there. I was like, why did he just have a random dude trade me noodles? Like, why was that a thing?
Yeah, I was trying to, yeah.
Yeah.
At a certain point, I'm like, I'm just going to try to get the setup going here.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're going to.
That's why I was searching the water because I was like, eels. I probably should have in a Studio Ghibli, know.
No, I will say,
I probably should have looked at the noodles instead.
along with the medicine next time, you will have a chance to make as many potions as you need to as well. He's going to give you the chance to use however many ingredients you want, along with the medicine. It's just that you guys will have to choose what ingredients go with what and figure out how you want. Essentially, how I'm going to do it. Whatever ingredients you don't want to use for potions are what will be the medicine. So it's up to you to choose what ingredients you want to try to use as potions out of the 6. The common ingredients that you found extra, those won't count towards it. But the 6 that were on the shopping list, so to speak, whichever ones you want to use for potions will count as potions. Whichever three you want to use for the medicine is what will count as the medicine. It's just going to depend on vary what you get as the potions are concerned.
Okay.
I also need to remember that you guys spoke with the council, like the planner or whatever, the helper. I gotta write that down too.
And then that one lady with the animals as well said she could maybe expedite.
Yeah.
I want to know what that one lady was pacing about. I want to figure that out.
Yeah. What do you guys?
I don't know why she's doing that.
You guys technically met. I mean, this guy was a side quest, but you technically met 4 individuals, maybe 5, depending on if you count the helper. Do you have any thoughts?
Um,
I still
my
think that the
first,
lady with the animals is very interesting.
I'm a little, yeah, she helped us out very just quickly, which I'm a little like, why you doing that? And then I'm gonna guess the lady who bumped into us and then like all acted all high and mighty. Um, I'm gonna guess she's probably someone important in the village in
Okay.
some way.
What do you
And
two? Oh,
also,
sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna like kick her in the shins or
Oh.
something.
What do you
'Cause,
two
like,
think?
The which lady was this one more time? I'm so sorry.
Any of the
Repeat
four that
it.
you met. What I'm trying to do is I like to see, because throughout so far out throughout the story, I have tried to foreshadow um different options for you. Different parts of the story, foreshadowing kind of how you need to progress, who you need to talk to, people that'll come up later, people to pay attention to, all sorts of things like that. I've tried to make mental note to foreshadow and pinpoint those, and so I'm curious. I'm always curious how you guys think it's leading in that. So, like
I'm
with these
honestly
four
very
characters
curious
that you
about
met,
Brass Eyes personally. I think out of all the characters we met today, he's the one that intrigued me the most. Considering he's very wise and he knew a lot of things, and he even knew about the potion that we were mentioning, and which no one else did. So he intrigues me in that aspect, and I want to know if he knows more than he's letting on. Essentially, he was very kind, but he was. I just feel
I
like
th-
there is something a little off about him slightly.
I think he's lying.
about what?
I think he's lying about being able to see. I don't think.
You think he's blind?
Yeah, I think he's blind.
You
I
think
think
he's
he's really good
being
at
Matt
guessing.
Murdock?
Yeah, I don't think.
He's using echolocation.
Yeah,
I just think he has
'cause,
great
like,
magic because, or else how else would he see?
that's
Alright.
what I'm saying. I don't think he does. Because
So
like you put brass in front of my eyes, I'm not seeing.
Newt
You
gave
know?
his opinion on what he thinks each of the characters are kind of leading to. What are you thinking they're leading to, Amber? What do you think, like in terms of their roles?
Uh, I'm not sure how to answer that. I don't know why. Like
Okay.
my brain isn't working on that.
What about you, Moon? What do you have?
I think the brass eyes guy is gonna be a little bit more important than he led himself to be.
Okay.
Then the Nakudama lady would probably be more help if she could bring her attention from whatever she was doing, you know.
Right.
I could see the Brass Eyes guy also being part of the council too. He's just not saying so.
I feel like he knows Danja somehow. I don't know for sure. I don't have any real reason. I just feel like he knows Danja somehow.
We should ask him next time we see him.
Yeah.
I will.
Maybe not like know them, like maybe not friends, but like I feel like
Heard of her at least.
he's been around it long enough. He knows about the potion. Danja knows about the potion. I feel like he knows about Danja.
I mean, he just kind of showed up out of nowhere, and I'm just kind of
Yeah.
like, I don't know. He's very strange.
Maybe. All right. Maybe what's gonna happen? We're gonna uncover Danja and Brass Eyes used to be a thing till the ugly divorce.
Until
in-
the brass eyes.
yeah. Maybe
Danja
that
was not
it.
into that.
Or maybe
I also low key think Danja. I think Danja knows more than she's letting on too. I think she's just lazy and wants us to just do all our dirty work at this point. Because honestly, why would you send us out on this adventure to go find all these ingredients for this potion that hardly anyone even knows about, and how hard it is to get these things? Do you want us to die
I mean, to
trying
be
to
fair,
find
she
these?
is very old.
Well,
That's like you
okay,
guys
I
remember.
understand.
You remember my granny. That's like me
Yeah.
saying, "Granny, Go out and hunt this creature for me.
Okay, I can understand
She couldn't catch a
that.
Pomeranian.
Okay.
Okay,
Counterpoint.
I get
That's
it.
like
but
saying
still.
that's like telling a 10-year-old to go to Detroit and find like and, I don't know, find treasure, you
But
know.
remember, it's a magical 10-year-old. Do you know
I guess,
many?
and he's not 10, he's 12.
Do you know any
so I guess
12-year-olds
it
in real
does.
life that can eat a ball bearing without having medical issues?
I'll do it right now. I'm not 12 though, so
Yeah,
that's
no,
a bit
you're
unfair.
you don't count.
No. I've never been 12.
Right. Okay.
I skipped that age.
Oh,
I did 11 twice.
that's depressing.
Yeah.
All right then. No, that's interesting how you guys are kind of seeing it, and I think in a way you guys are on the right track. Um, there's some interesting. I'm glad how it's working out because you guys, like I said, you are on the a right track in a lot of areas. Right track, wrong direction. If that makes
Okay.
sense. Where you guys have the right idea, but the direction you're going is not it necessarily. I mean, if you think about witches' covens and like any sort of fantasy stories, all the witches know each other. You know, witches know each other all the time. So in that sense, yeah. Whoa. You would find quite a few witches who probably, especially the older ones, who would know Donja's name and may have even met her once or twice. But the true relationship between any given character in Donja is what's going to vary.
That's what I'm saying. Brass Eyes and Donja. They were a couple.
They used to hook
They
up.
were a thing. Yeah.
Probably.
used to have-
I can see that.
They used to have long nights, you know.
Lord, boy.
Old Brass Eyes, player he is.
Cheated on her.
Dang, dude.
Dang.
I wasn't going. See how you feel about Brass Eyes? My goodness.
Nah, I don't know. I just feel like he's just sus. I have very big suspicions
The
about him.
first when he first started talking to Vass, I was like, bro, why is this old man hitting on an elf? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, but he said my hair is interesting. I was like,
He wasn't
I'm
hitting
bro,
on her.
Yeah, I didn't think he would. But at first, I was like, bro, what is this dude doing? Like, come on. We do not need to be doing this now.
He wasn't hitting on her. Hold on, I'm going to send out the message. We're going to do the raid in about 5 minutes. Basically, what I'm going to do is... what the heck? Council chat. Oh, okay. Let's see, where is it? Was it on here?
you said this is a friend of yours, right?
Huh?
Or raiding someone else?
No, it's just a random person. Every now and then I like to raid other
fun.
small channels to kind of spread the love.
Love that.
So here about 10:55, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my outro stuff, stop stream on YouTube's end, and then keep going on Twitch, since Twitch, it's weird how it works. It's hard to explain. But yeah, I found one that's, as long as they're still on, I'm going to raid them. But I try to, whenever I raid someone, I try to raid someone who's playing the same game or doing the same thing I am, just to kind of, I don't know, I think it's neat doing that. Especially because I don't play a lot of games that are like super popular. So we'll see. I don't know. I think it's neat. But no, like I said, you guys are coming up with some interesting theories. I'm excited to see kind of how you develop them as we go on. Because like I said, you guys are still very early into Act 2, essentially Act 2. You guys have not met any milestones this session. Oh, speaking of, let me think. I'm gonna go ahead and say for this session you each get 50 XP.
You leveled up. Or at
That-
least I did.
you all should have leveled up, I think. If you have 300 XP, you leveled up. So you should all be at level 2, I think.
So level 2, so we should start getting our level 2 stuff done.
Yeah. Yeah, so you should have I can't remember what happens at level 2. I think is it stat boost? Or what is
Should
it?
just be stat boost. You don't. I know you don't get subclasses until
Level 3 for the most part, unless you're like I think Warlock gets them early or something. But you guys will have to look and see, and I can help out as well in the coming week. I'll check in on you guys to make sure you guys have it figured out. But yeah, for now, just write down that you're level 2.
Okay.
I forgot to mention that. Next session, you guys should do a bit more, I think. I'm gonna sneak. Oh,
here it goes.
it done happened. But yeah, you guys should get some more stuff done next session. The thing that I am interested to see is when you guys start moving towards some of the like milestone parts of Act 2.
Exciting.
Because you started to, and then you didn't.
Oh, big.
Well, we need money.
Yeah, you do. That's fair.
We some broke boys.
Yes, you are. Yeah. And don't forget, I mean, you can also, like I said, you can sell potions and ingredients and stuff. If you don't want to make potions, you can always sell ingredients. It won't be as much as potions, but you can if you want them gone quick. That is an option. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and do my outro for YouTube. As always, thank y'all for being here. If you liked everything, check out all the places. Don't miss any content. We've got all the old VODs uploading, all of it. You can always go back and watch. Be sure to hang out with us next time. I want to thank you to the Multiverse Menagerie gang, as always. Great time. If you liked everything, share with everyone. Share with your friends. Share with your family. Share with your neighbors. Share with all the people. All the people always, especially in the Fishhead Coven. Share with all of them. Thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Have a great night, great week, great day, great everything. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, Ghostlings.
Bye.